What up? I'm Jake.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to Secret Hideout, place where we talk you can't bring to the dinner table.
Let's get it. Yeah, as you see, we got a guest today.
Yeah, our boy Dan. Say what up.
What up, Dan?
Yo.
He started the episode with shades on. Now he got no shades on. Zoe got shades on back there. What up, Zozo?
What up, guys?
You holding it down in the researcher section.
Yep.
You get to see some fucking brilliant work by him.
Yeah, what episode is this?
This is
89.
90. You're fired. You're fucking fired.
Yeah, we got a riveting sports section on this one.
Yeah.
It's real riveting.
There you go, snapshot.
Jim yells at us a bunch on this one.
Do I yell at you?
Mostly me. What do you mean you?
He yells at me.
I just yelled at you for... What do I yell at you for?
You're just yelling a lot. You're a bully.
Was I yelling a lot on this one?
You're a tyrant.
Well, I have nothing to compare it to. But I'm going to go with yeah.
All right. I guess I yell at him
Jim
a lot.
bullies us like usual.
I don't bully you. I just have to...
Call us
sometimes
nerds.
have to... No, you call me a murderer the whole end. Okay? Yeah. You call all of us murderers.
It would have something to do with the people you killed.
Yeah.
So stick around to the end to find out about that.
I'm pretty sure you tell me the story about how you kill someone. So
Multiple people.
multiple people. We talk a little bit about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Which then goes into Game of Thrones a little bit.
And then back in Stranger
Things. And then we talk about Buzz Lightyear movie and Top Gun.
Yeah.
Armada.
Jim read a book. Or was reading a book.
Listening to a book, yeah.
Armada.
It's fucking Armada now.
Oh, yeah.
Armada, tomato.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What else we talk about? We talk about cows.
We talk about Matthew McConaughey.
We make Dan a flat earther.
Yeah. Dan thinks space is satanic now.
Yeah. What to do if you get monkeypox? Yeah. We do have a good informational. That's not right.
We do get some secret hideout random shit.
Yeah, we do. But I get funky with the buttons today. I feel like playing them whenever.
And and then we do a little walk down memory lane.
Yeah,
tiny bit
at the end. Yeah, we want to do a bigger podcast with like all the homies. Because if we get Joe here, it's a cruise crew. I mean, it's everyone on spring break. It's a spring break episode.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. And it's kind of we're on an off night tonight because we're doing this on a Monday because Jim's got wedding to go to.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
It's Rachel's birthday.
You don't have no weddings this week?
It's Rachel's birthday tomorrow.
Okay, Rachel's birthday.
Yeah. So I had a wedding. I just went to a wedding. Shout out Jake.
And then Enzo just went to a wedding.
Yeah, I just went to a wedding.
Married and shit, man.
Yep.
Don't do it. It's annoying. I fucking hate it. Like I see weddings and I'm like, why would you waste your money on that?
Yeah, you can do it cool.
It's expensive, man.
You can do it cool. You can do. The wedding I went to was at a farm and it was really cool and it seemed pretty minimalist too.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't crazy.
Going to one in December to hang out in the mountains. That'll be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be a badass one too.
Yeah.
Weddings are fun. They're fun. It's a good party.
Good party. Good times. It's annoying. I just feel like they're annoying. Like every summer, everyone's like, I gotta go to a wedding. I gotta go to a wedding. I gotta go to a wedding.
Well, none of your friends got married. That's why.
Well, yeah,
just
Josh got
Joe
married.
and Josh. Yeah.
Joe and Josh.
You didn't go to Josh's wedding.
No, couldn't.
It's a good time.
It's fun.
Yeah, play up that fucking.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're not gonna talk about Josh's wedding.
Next time.
Yeah, but midnight quarterbacks, all that shit. Check out this episode. It's fun.
It's great. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go. Episode 88 here with the boys. Yeah. As y'all know, we got Dan here. Cool man Dan with the shades on, looking like an asshole.
No. Well, good start.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at they got the Tesla thing going.
What episode did I say this was? 90?
88, 88?
No, it's 90.
Is it 90?
90, yeah.
Oh, shit. I'll come back in 10.
Why?
90.
You come back in a
Probably
hundo.
100.
Yeah, we're gonna have like 8 people on here. Or 100.
Yeah, I want to do. Dude, I cannot figure out where these cameras are right now. So everyone watching on YouTube, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. We got this shit all fucked up.
Wait, are you live on YouTube?
No. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect picture-in-picture placement. Oh
There
shit!
it is.
There we go.
So I got my tooth
Bring it
pulled.
down a little bit. Hold on.
Got my
That's
tooth
bothering me.
pulled last week. You guys have a tooth pulled ever? You ever have a tooth pulled?
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
the
I
tooth?
have.
You
Several
have?
times, yeah.
Several times.
Yeah. When I was younger, I had braces and they had to pull some teeth.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
I pulled my own teeth out.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, was it yours like
This was not the
This is some
response I was.
Ron
this
Swanson.
this
shit
wasn't the
over here.
response I was
No, dude.
expecting to get, man. He's like, yeah, I've had it done.
I've had it
Sometimes I do it myself.
done. Well, I don't mean that, but like I had a tooth one time and it was like loose and I just.
No, I'm not talking like a kid's tooth.
Well, I was younger, yeah.
No, I'm not counting that shit, bro.
All right, you ever have
Like,
your molars?
That's different.
removed?
It's yeah, that's what I had removed, bro. A
Yeah,
molar.
I had that too.
God removed one of mine.
So how was it, man?
For real.
It was scary.
It's
Scary?
it's gone. about 50% there. Free.
I had my wisdom teeth.
that don't
out.
count
was
either,
it.
man. Because they
I'm saying
fucking
that was it.
like.
But it should count because they have to dig into your fucking.
Yeah,
gums
but you
to
were
get
like
it.
out or like on drugs.
Oh, they just
Oh,
straight up
the
pulled
drugs.
it for you.
You know, they numbed it. I was fucking terrified, bro. Like,
I've had plenty of shit go on with my face and in chairs in hospitals.
Oh,
so-
dude, what about when
yeah, I know that.
Dan had that fucking when you got your shit split in hockey and it went into your gums?
Oh, last year, yeah.
Yeah.
I got kicked in the face with a skate.
Yeah, that shit was
Like,
wild.
through
Okay.
my cheek and sliced my gums. Missed a nerve in my lip by like 1/8 of an inch, so been like
you had droopy lip.
some bubble gum.
You have
Yeah.
droopy lip. Yeah,
Good-
no, that
good
shit's
times.
it's fucked, dude. It's like everything I was scared of happened, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like it's not that bad, but like you feel like I was just nervous about like the
Jake got
feeling of
worried
it.
about a procedure.
They pulled out my fucking tooth, bro.
I know, but I'm just. You always worried.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Oh,
That wouldn't fuck you guys up.
no.
Like you wouldn't be worried about getting your tooth pulled
No.
at all.
I've
Nope.
had worse.
Okay,
That'd be
Had my
like the
bottom lip
easiest.
split into two different times. The skate.
that's different,
Bro,
though.
I got-
That's just
No.
different. That's like
But it's
that's
not
like you're
different.
not expecting that
But-
to come.
I had to get a
Like,
shot
that
on my
shit that-
asshole.
That's shit that has to happen.
I know, but
Okay,
to
Enzo
repair.
bringing the weird shit right now.
All right.
Like you're that shit
What did
happens.
he say?
What was his name?
What did he say? He
So this
said,
guy got shot on his asshole.
I literally did once. I'm saying I had worse than a tooth pulled.
a shot in your
On
asshole?
my asshole, dude. It was the worst thing ever.
What did they do that for?
I just had an issue down there.
All right, anyway,
Oh,
was-
was
I
this
was-
fraternity related?
No. Wasn't getting enough fiber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like hemorrhoidal.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. That's like you can talk about that. It ain't bad. Thought you had like some
My point-
STD or some
No.
shit.
Jim used the suppositories for fun.
Yeah, suppositories were enjoyable.
Anyway, yeah, no. I get that the act of it happening is a surprise.
Yeah.
But then you have to go to the hospital and get it repaired, and they have to give you shots and stitches and all that.
Yeah,
other
I know.
shit to go with it.
I've had that.
So I'm just saying, like, me to go into the dentist and get a shot and have him pull my tooth out, it's kind of be like, fuck, here we go again.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never had to
I
get
get
a
it.
fucking tooth pulled, so.
Was it chill?
No, it wasn't fucking chill. Like, it didn't hurt.
It was chill.
It didn't hurt at all, but, like, it was fucking, it was just, like, it was fucked. Because you could feel them ripping it. Like, you feel it ripping away from your gums and the bone. You feel that ripping.
Yeah, that tooth looked like it had some legs left, though, dude. When you sent me the picture of
It's
it,
a whole fucking tooth.
Can I put it on here?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, send it to me
So
again.
that tooth had a fucking hole in it because, and it didn't bother me. My tooth like wasn't
crack?
bothering me. Like it would randomly hurt a little bit,
It's like
Right?
From the crack.
and
Yeah.
then that's what made me go to the dentist. I was like, shit, maybe I should go to the dentist. because and get this checked out, and I just got dental insurance, so I was like, it's a good excuse to go. And then they're like, you need a root canal.
Yeah, dude.
You
That's
know?
what they
and I
want
was
to
like,
do.
whoa, are you sure it's not just like a cavity or something? And then they were like, I was like, okay, how much is that going to be? And they're like, $50,000.
Holy shit.
You know? And I was like, well,
You're like, I don't even. Come on.
I was like, okay, well, how much is it to pull it? No. You can't pull it. Can't pull it. You don't want to do that. So I was like, all right, well, I can't afford this fucking root canal. And then I got another doctor to get my cavities filled, and I told her, and she's like, why don't you just fucking pull it? And I was like, all right, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, how much is that going to be? And she's like, I don't know, like $100.
$50, dude.
Yeah, it was like
Got you.
$100, dude. I paid like 15.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I paid
With
like
your
15
insurance?
bucks. Yeah, because my
Yeah.
insurance had like a credit or some shit. But anyways, yeah, so they pulled this fucking tooth out, and I was like, I don't know, like I was expecting it to be like have some like black on it or something, you know, like a little bit of black somewhere in there that was like decaying. No, this bitch had a fucking hole like in the middle of it.
Yeah, send it to me real quick. Just text it.
Let me show you.
or just look at, if you're watching YouTube, just look at what Enzo pulled up. It did kind of look like this, though. If it was a zoomed in macro shot.
He pulls up a shot of his asshole.
Getting a shot.
Here, send it to me. Did you send it to me?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, right? Like, doesn't that look like my tooth was like hurting?
That's excellent. Will you send me that photo so I can input
Dude,
it?
airdrop it to him. Oh, shit.
You remember, we're doing a show.
Put it in front of the camera. Just do that.
I can put that on the screen.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna send this to you.
Just text it to me. That's all you have to do. Or just continue to look at
I'm
what
gonna-
we got going here.
I'm gonna
What
put
my paid researcher is looking up Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, I just typed Jake's teeth.
I'm gonna put it in a Google Documents folder and then send you a link.
No, you see, you don't. That's some of that bullshit.
If you just had an iPhone, you could airdrop it.
I know. If you listen to the last episode, you would understand
I
that.
totally listened.
Did you listen?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so what I'm trying to get at is if you get your tooth pulled, it's not that bad.
Okay.
I'm just gonna randomly put this in the episode too.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Just randomly, it's gonna pop up
Yep.
somewhere in there.
All right. Shoot. What do we want to jump into? Some sports? We got fucking the sportsman here, dude. Dan the sportsman.
Sure. Yeah. Let's
Let's
talk
do it.
about some football.
Oh, there you go. Snapshot. Bingo. Right in the back of the net. Number 17 really peeved off, wasn't he?
So Dan, you like football?
Football.
Football. Why don't we go into the fucking playoffs?
Some man
Well,
shit.
that's what I was fucking thinking. I think that would.
brought up
You guys
football?
were very easily. You guys looked real scared to talk about this now,
Wait,
but before the podcast was going.
How are
you
the
were-
Pistons doing? Are they in the playoffs?
No, the playoffs are
First of all,
over.
NBA is over.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, who won?
Yeah, who won?
Golden State?
Golden State won, yeah.
Was this like their fifth one?
Talking to that mic.
The only reason that I know anything about that is because I had to follow it. But
How many have they won? They've won a lot,
4.
right? 4 in a row?
no.
No.
Okay.
4 of the last 8. But because the conference finals were Miami versus Boston and Dallas versus Golden State, if it would have been Miami and Dallas, I would have been bouncing back and forth between both of those for work. So
Oh, there you go. Snapshot.
That's all I wanted to do.
All right.
All right, so now on hockey, all right? Because we all love hockey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, when we do
Don't give us a
secret-
shit about basketball, Dan.
exactly. I mean, hey, I don't. It just pays. So
All I know is I checked the score at some point in the night, and I was like, 5-0. Holy shit.
What we talk about? The Avalanche Tampa?
Yeah. And then I checked again in 10 minutes later, and it was like 7-0.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Avalanche is hungry.
Exactly.
They fucking want
Tampa
it.
hasn't played at home yet. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm rooting for Tampa, so.
They did light them up though.
I'm just
They
rooting
fucking
for
lit
Patty
'em up,
they
Mahomes.
lit them
bro.
up 2 games in a row.
They lit them up hard on that 7-0.
I didn't watch either of them, but I watched the
embarrassed
highlights
them.
of them, and it was all Avalanche.
I'm just rooting for Patty Maroon. 4 in a row.
People are saying Cale Makar might be the next, like...
Who?
Cale Makar, he's on the
No,
Avalanche.
who'd you bring up?
Okay.
Pat Maroon.
Who's that?
It's like a third, fourth liner for Tampa. He won it with St. Louis, then went to Tampa and won the next two. So
This
he's
would be
going
his
for
four?
4 in a row.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And if you look at like the most consecutive series won of all time, the Islanders, it's like 19, I think, with the record when they won 4 cups in a row, and then into the next year,
Yeah.
playoff run. And then the second most consecutive series is just him by himself.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
on this current run. So
You know who's popping is Helm.
Yes.
Helm's big help on that fucking Avalanche team.
Yeah, I watched him. I saw him. He was in the Blues series, and I was like, I didn't even know Helm played for fucking
his
Colorado.
first year.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit. And he's like, what? Probably 32, 33?
Look it up, Benzo.
Yeah.
He's our age. I think he's 35.
Oh, he's that old.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's at the end of
Is
his
he
career.
really?
He's
Yeah.
35, 1987.
No shit.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what? Because he was at State when Allison was at State.
Okay, I didn't know he was that old, man.
Helm wasn't? Helm was... Where'd he go? Is he from Michigan? Huh. I know nothing about Helm.
Canadian. He started his junior career playing for Selkirk Fishermen, Manitoba. So he was in Canada.
I, for some reason,
He's
thought-
Canadian.
I thought Helm was
Yeah.
a Michigan boy. Huh.
Mm.
No, Applicator.
Yeah, Applicator and
Larkin.
Glendenning.
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 Kaiser.
Glendenning is Glendenning. you're thinking
Yes, it was Glendenning. They're similar
But he went to
players.
of.
Michigan.
I like Glendenning. I
Yeah,
always
he
like
went to
Helm.
Michigan.
He's younger.
Is he like Larkin's class?
No.
No?
He's younger, as in like probably early 30s.
No, but I'm glad that he's fucking popping on that team, man. Like, it's good. Good for him.
Yeah,
Helping him
because
out.
Helm was on the 08 team that won it.
Dude, if Darren Helm had smooth
Was
hands,
he?
he would be one of the sickest NHL players.
Okay.
Guy gets 3
Stone
breakaways a
hands.
game but can't score.
So who you rooting for Tampa, or are you not just don't give a
I
fuck
mean,
who?
Initially, I didn't care. When it was like the final 4, I just didn't want the Rangers to win it. But I think now, yeah, I'd rather see Tampa than Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather see Tampa win.
Get that 3.
Yeah, I think
Three
that's
in a row.
important.
It'd be cool to see again. You don't see that shit.
And like,
It's gonna be
Enzo,
hard, though, man.
What'd you say? It was a pre-podcast. You were saying that it's Joe Sakic's build and then
basically, yeah, every-
Yzerman's build going against
I
each
mean,
other.
Pretty much
It
every
is.
player that is on the Lightning was touched by the prospecting coaches, the scouting staff, right?
Well, you can go down the tree to say that give Yzerman his credit, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like, yeah, the big guns that are there from Yzerman, but I feel like last year their third line was so important. They all left. So this GM is the one that brought in those guys. And,
the third liners. Okay.
Yeah. And those are the people that help you go all the way. So, like, his stamp is getting, like, weaker and weaker.
Every
that's
year.
on the team, but...
Whereas Joe Sakic is still the GM
Yeah,
of Colorado.
I mean, but like Vasilevsky, that's Yzerman.
Braden Point,
Hedman, Kucherov.
Hedman, Kucherov, exactly. Palat.
Yeah. But man, fucking they got to win this one. They got to win tonight.
Yeah, they do.
If they want to fucking make it.
Well, let's see. It's
Speaking of hockey, here's a 2.
oh wait, why is that?
Yeah, look at that shit. That's my tooth. If you want to see my tooth, you gotta go to our
Caveman shit.
YouTube.
Like, what the fuck were you eating?
No, so that tooth has bothered me my whole life. It was like there was like a gap right there, and that's where food would always get stuck.
Damn.
Like always get stuck there, and I always had to find like
why they
floss
tell
and
you
like
to
get in
floss.
there. What's that?
So I have to tell you to floss.
Floss is the most important thing you can do.
I have one of those water picks,
Yeah, I got
and
a
that
water
thing
pick, too.
is wild because you'll floss and you're like, oh, sick, I got all that shit out, and then you hit that water pick, and then like so much more shit comes out, and you're like, oh fuck, I've had 35 years of not doing this to my
Yeah.
teeth, like,
Yeah.
and probably 15 of those years I cared about my teeth. You know what I mean? Like at all.
Yeah.
So
Say you really cared about your teeth when you drank those 12 Cokes a day.
Well, that was when I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17, little kid.
12 Cokes when I was 17.
12 Miller High Life.
Yeah.
No.
That shit's good for your teeth.
The drinking wasn't at 17.
No. Did I drink a lot of Cokes when I was 17?
I don't think
still
you drank
drink
that
Yeah,
many.
you've always drank a lot of pop.
Not that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's true.
It didn't matter what it was drinks.
Yeah, I did drink a lot. I like those Arizonas too. Anything that was big drink. The Arizonas went up too. Did you guys see that? Finally,
But
Arizona.
somebody sent me a thing after with a 99-cent can, so it's like, okay,
the backstock, baby.
well,
They can't fuck with
Still,
the ones that already say
Yeah, because that label
99 cents.
They were very confident when they made that can. This is always going to be 99 cents.
so here's my theory, actually.
Because they print it right on the
All
fucking
those
can.
Sorry, you just jumped out of sports right there. Had to make it right.
Yeah, we did get off track there. But is all those memes started coming out about the Arizonas being 99 cents? And like
Yeah.
fucking owners of Arizona are just out partying doing their thing. Like, oh shit, yeah, we do need to raise the prices. And now all of a sudden, because we brought attention to it,
Yeah.
we're getting $1.29.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, hold on. You think that Arizona... Hold on. I don't even understand that conspiracy.
And then just delete this.
No,
It's
I'm
not
not
a
deleting
it's
it.
not a conspiracy.
It's just like oh shit, yeah, we're not charging.
like everyone's like, oh, everything's raising, but
Oh, so
Arizona's still
you're
killing
saying
it.
the ones that were showing that was like Arizona's still at 99.
yeah, like let them run the economy.
Okay,
and they're
yeah.
like, oh yeah, we're fucking up. We
yeah.
gotta raise the price.
Yeah. That's a conspiracy. It's a lighthearted one. It's a conspiracy, though. I like it. And
heard-
once again, I want you guys to see this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you take that off the screen now? Because
That's my two. That hole goes like halfway through,
And it's kind of...
and it never really bothered me.
It reminds me of the third eye a little bit. I was trying to Photoshop
Okay. Yeah.
like a Masonic image with
I
it.
was marked.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard that it's going up. Arizona tea is going up because Putin doesn't like Arizona.
That's obviously the
tea.
most logical
His
explanation.
least favorite drink. That's what Biden said. So
Did you guys see he fell off his bike?
yeah.
I did. I saw some really good memes with it. Dan, did you send me the one of Trump golfing? That one was fucking brilliant.
the one with Joe Rogan interviewing him.
Yes, that is for sure classic too. Yeah.
Oh, getting buzzed in here.
Threw up his tooth. Might as well throw that up too.
Oh, we're gonna show Dan's injury.
Oh, it's not the skate one.
It's just the football one.
No. Football.
What
Have
the-
football one.
Yeah, you had, or maybe it was baseball. You had one from high school. Your
that
mouth
was
got
just-
fucked up.
no,
Send that one more
my
time,
eye.
Enzo.
Was
Okay.
your eye?
Yeah, I can't even.
Oh, it's your eye. Is that what it was? Okay.
It's in the pictures, right? Dude, I don't know.
I remember your face being fucked up.
It
What was that?
started-
Was that
what
baseball?
It was gym class.
Gym
Football
class.
and gym class.
Oh, that was
Football and
wild.
football, yeah.
No, was it football or soccer?
It was
We played
football.
football.
'Cause
It was
I-
football.
that's what
Yeah.
I remember being football.
I don't know.
just sent
Can you
it to
send
your
that
phone.
again? Yeah, send it to him, dude.
Get all those pictures, dude, before you see something weird.
That's exactly what I was thinking, dude.
Like a needle in your asshole.
Oh shit, dude, we're just gonna skip that part of the beginning.
I just texted it to you.
Oh,
You
okay.
did.
That's cool.
Like a normal person.
Oh, that was wild.
This is the second time it happened too.
That shit was wild. This is still kind of secret.
What is
sports.
this that you're showing us?
His lips
I got cross-checked in the mouth.
Oh, okay.
This was before you wore a cage.
The skate was what finally put the cage on.
Oh, you rock a cage now?
You were always rocking a cage, weren't you?
Yeah.
In men's league.
Yeah, I didn't have like health
Well,
insurance.
I tried to go back after I got kicked. It was like, like the solid impact. I couldn't tell, and then the ref's like, I can't tell. It doesn't look that bad, but your beard's kind of in the way, so can't play with blood. It's COVID time, so I went and just put my mask on. And I'm on the bench, and I kind of do and my fucking tongue went through my cheek, and I felt the mask.
oh wow,
Yeah,
okay.
time to go to the hospital. So got off and.
Colorado's up 1-0.
Damn, dude.
Oh, there you go. Snapshot.
All right, so our sports section was pretty fucking lame. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It was pretty
it's all good.
blah. Why don't we hop into some pop culture? Oh,
To highlight the gold.
Pop it, baby.
that's pretty nasty, Dan. Why don't you bring that up real quick? He's trying.
Yeah.
That's why he's not talking at all today.
Well, I don't have to talk. There's fucking 4 people here. Are you like waiting for me to talk as I'm producing the show?
Yes.
Let's talk.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
So, did you guys talk about Stranger Things last episode?
No.
Are we
Uh,
talking about it this one?
We can.
Silence.
Yeah, I don't know why you're waiting.
I'm just watching you.
You're watching me do what I have to do to get this on the
my
screen.
God.
God damn it.
Guys!
There you go. Okay. That's what
just
that's
fucking
what all the weight was for.
That's pretty nasty.
You can still see the goldfish with the hat on tattoo
buddy.
though. Looks pretty good.
Looks like a vagina.
13 years later, it's still there.
Yeah, there's some Masonic symbols in there too. If you look real deep, there's a triangle. I'm seeing them everywhere.
Uh-oh. Maybe Colorado didn't score.
Yeah, they're going to see right now. It's probably like an offsides call.
Yeah, thanks, Senzo. That's why they're showing the close-up of the puck going over the blue line.
Oh, there you go. Snapshot.
Yeah, it's gonna be offsides. All right, let's jump into pop culture.
Pop it, baby.
What do you got?
What do I got?
Yeah, you got anything today?
Ooh. I just started.
I was playing Tarkov for 19 hours a day.
No, I mean, let's see here. I played some new video games this last week. I made the decision to watch The Boys. I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to watch it.
Oh, okay.
All right, that sounds amazing. Tell us how was the trailer you watched?
Was
I
that
didn't
2
watch the
weeks ago?
trailer. Jake just told me it was awesome, and then I also heard at a wedding that it's about anti-heroes, and I did look into it a little bit. I like certain things about it, so I'm going to check it out.
I've never seen it. The Boys yet. I haven't watched that.
I watched Stranger Things 4 again.
You watched it for a second
A
time?
second time, yeah. I like it, man.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Must have been good if you turned off Tarkov.
I haven't played that in
Do you watch Stranger
month.
Things, Dan? You don't? Why?
No, just don't watch much of anything.
Oh, okay. So you got nothing for pop culture, huh?
I kind of don't. I play too many video games. Well, no, not plural.
Well,
one game.
I guess,
over and over again.
yeah, that's pop culture in a sense. Dan is
What-
fucking like ranked 900th in the world at Apex or some shit like that.
No.
He's like, no, I'm
Well, no,
899.
it's 192 on Xbox actually, but
192 on Xbox?
yeah, for just the character that I used, and it has really nothing to do with being good. It just depends how much time I played that character and how many kills I've gotten.
Apex
So that's all
Legends,
it is.
baby. What's the character?
I use
No, it has
Horizon.
something to do with how
What is
good
it?
you
I
are.
use Horizon.
Horizon. All right.
How many kills do you have with Horizon? It's a ludicrous number. Because whenever, so like this game it'll show the kills of, every player's when you're loading the screen. And Mine's like 121 or something like that. The next person's like 1,002.
How many kills you have?
Dan's comes up and it's like fucking,
13,500.
yeah, it's ludicrous.
It just keeps a record of your total kills, like overall, like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
with that character.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's hard to kill somebody in this game. It's not easy. It's not like Call of Duty where it's one
Why
shot
don't you get
kills.
like paid for this, dude?
I don't know.
He kind of does. I don't know. Maybe we can't talk about it.
I
Yeah.
edit that part out.
It's all good.
Like, you should
I
be
won't-
streaming it.
I won't go into detail
You should
on
probably
it.
be streaming it.
You
You
got
know?
like a contract or some shit? You're not allowed to talk about it?
No.
Non-disclosure.
No.
Okay.
But he does all right playing video games.
It's not all the time, anyways. It's
I know.
pretty-
I
Why don't
get
you
it.
start like a Twitch?
I don't know.
Because it's like this.
Yeah.
It's not like you
Yeah,
have
kinda
to. It's not like
invest
you
in
just plug
gear.
in and play video games. You have to like set up and It's a whole production.
So
Yeah,
Instead,
but you're
Jim
playing
just
video. You're playing video games. You,
I
just-
know,
you do.
like-
you take a day to set it up to where you do just set the fucking push record.
No, I
and
understand.
when you turn on your game,
because
you
I'm
record.
like, I look at it. I don't even.
That's easy to
I won't
set
even
up.
look
I
at
do
how many
that.
hours I put into the game, but I'm like, oh shit! If I even made $1 an hour playing this, I'm like, fuck. Like, so I don't even.
But
I don't know.
Twitch, as a thing, the reason you get followers on it is because you put on a production. It's not just Enzo streaming
plenty of people
10
that
hours
tear
I've
of
seen
him.
the
game,
production,
man.
bro.
I have
All
10
you gotta do is a
followers,
fucking green screen and
I
a
get it,
screen
but I'm just
capture.
like, there's plenty
And
of
then
people that have.
But
so
you have to
many
have a
followers that, like,
personality.
aren't that great.
Yeah.
You have to have this and
He's got
that.
personality.
I'm not saying he doesn't.
Too
I'm
much
just
of a
saying you
dick.
still have to.
It's still a lot of time.
No, you're
energy.
not a dick. I'm just saying you have
No,
to.
but it's not a lot of time and energy because you're fucking playing the game. He's talking about
Yeah,
how much
I mean-
time he puts into the game.
Well, that's the
and
point.
all
is,
you're
like,
adding is a
it
fucking
really doesn't
camera.
matter if you're playing anyways and
true.
all you're doing is streaming. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, there's no harm, no foul at that point. Like, you stream and play the game. If you're playing the game anyway, you might as well stream it. If you get followers, cool. If you don't, well, then you're just playing the game anyway. So that's what
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're good at it. You put fucking
Send me a
you put a
clip.
silly mask on or something like that. Like
what
that's
this
your
guy-
thing.
Dude,
You know,
don't get me started. Those people, jeez.
you get
Those
paid.
what?
You want those people that do that? Like,
Oh.
there's like the like.
I thought you called them like Bebo G's. I was like, I thought it was a fucking like.
Was that a new
It was
thing?
like a gamer
Like,
thing. The
there's like
Bebo
the people that
G's.
do it, and like that were like some of the OGs to do it. Like Enzo's buddy over here, Dr. Disrespect. Like, he was the first.
Oh, shout out Dr. Disrespect though. Not to interrupt you. Can you hold your thought? Because Dr. Disrespect did some cool ass shit.
Oh, you're gonna go to the wings? Let me
thing?
just
Okay,
real
finish it.
quick.
Finish your point.
No, I was just saying, like, he did it, but then there's like I've seen people that streamers that are like getting followers, that, like, just totally ripping off of his gimmick, like almost to the T. It's like, be original.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah.
That's the shit I'm saying is annoying.
For sure it is, but they're smart in the sense that like they're just like, all right, well we're just we're gonna ride the clout of this guy and get some followers, and it's gonna we're gonna be able to build something out of it.
Because I don't stream, Jim just invites me to play so he can die immediately and just watch me from the spectator screen.
Or I'm hoping what I'm doing in that aspect. If I wanted to explain my theories, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stream Dan playing this game on here, so at least I can catch some cool clips.
Yeah.
Of Dan doing some wild shit, which he has done.
You should just like exploit your kid. You know, put your kid on there with a controller, and then,
And
like, you
ghost play for
you
him.
ghost play for
That's
him.
a great idea.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
know?
great idea, dude.
Save up for college. You know,
Straight up.
right
plays
there.
his own
Buy
games.
goats, whatever you want to do.
He plays his own games.
What games does he play?
Yeah, but is he
Yeah, he
He plays a little
192?
bit Apex.
Yeah, but he's
He
not
plays
fucking as
Fortnite.
good as you,
Is
dog.
he ranked 192 in the fucking world?
Dude, it's just based on how much time I've put into it, man.
I don't get that. What do you mean by that?
like, the more you play, the more kills you're gonna get. So like, there's
Okay.
people that are better than me that don't have as many kills, or they switch characters. You know what I mean? So it's not like
Yeah.
You've just played that
But
one
hey,
character.
Like
You
a
don't- you don't
14-year-old
like variety?
doesn't
I've
look
seen-
at it like that.
I've
you
seen
know?
Dan's other character pop up, and it's still like 960 kills or something. It's like, oh, I only play this when someone else picks my character, which is every once in a while.
Dan's just being real humble right now. He's like, I just play too much video games.
No, he's good at video games, so that's
He's good
what
at
I'm
it.
trying to get across. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get you on Tarkov, brother.
Talking about like
Why do you like Why do you like Apex so much? Why Apex?
I played Call of Duty for forever.
Yeah.
The-
I mean, I've never played it, so I don't know.
No, I know.
Is
And
it
then
something to it.
like my buddy, he tried to get me. He's like, "You gotta come over and play PUBG," and I did. And I don't like, not big on third-person shooters. It was very slow, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wasted $30, went back to Call of Duty. This game come
Okay.
out like the first week. He's like, "Dude, we gotta jump over to this one." I was like, "Dude, the last one you told me to get, I don't even play. I just wasted my money." He's like, "It's free." I'm like, fine, I'll give it a shot. Never went back. So
Okay.
I don't know. It's different.
It's a free game.
It was a free game. But you can still like buy the stuff in it or
Yeah.
pay for that.
I haven't spent $1,
Which is
in
fine.
that game.
How
And
much money have you put into it?
I don't put that much into it. Like, I buy the battle pass like every season, so every like 3 months. It's like
Yeah.
$10 to get the battle pass. And the way I look at it is like as a donation towards keeping
Yeah.
the game going. If
For sure.
there's 4 seasons in a year, you're paying $40 a year when I used to pay $60 a year for Call of Duty anyway. So
Okay.
that's kind of what it's almost like I look at it almost as like a subscription to keep like a donation. There's people that put mass amounts of money in it.
Do you upgrade your controller at all?
I did.
Yeah.
You got like the
I got the
risers.
fancy one. It's the paddles underneath, but
Okay.
I got it because somebody had an extra one off a marketplace, and I needed a new controller, and it was like a little bit more than just buying a new controller. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then like game changer type, like, oh shit, now I can't go back.
Yeah. For sure.
I was
that's
looking
probably,
at it.
Probably why they make those, right? Make your
So many
game
more
fun.
options. Do I have a controller right here? I thought I had one right somewhere.
Well,
And
Because it has like these paddles underneath the hand. Look up the Xbox Elite
what do you mean
2.
paddles? Like triggers?
it's a
Or-
little
controller.
paddles on the bottom side. So like where you're gripping the controller like this, like
Yeah.
there's 2 paddles here on each side, and you can go into the Xbox settings and you make those to be whatever you want. So like, say to pull out your heels is up on the D-pad.
Yeah.
Well, I made it the bottom trigger
Yeah.
to be, or paddle to
be that. Yeah.
So I don't have to take my thumb off of the joystick to hit the heel button and choose my heel. I can use the paddle.
And so you're staying
and
on
keep-
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Cycle through some images
go,
of it.
Yeah, I want to see the.
Yeah,
you guys
the
are saying
bottom side,
paddles, and I don't under. I
The
kinda
fourth
think I
image
understand
over.
now.
Hold on. Xbox Elite 2.
Hold on.
But
What? You
were
just had
there.
it.
Yeah, but we want to cycle through some images of
There
it.
was images on the bottom.
God damn it, Enzo.
There's images right here. It's all over. Look.
Yeah, but I can't see it. There
Yeah,
they
but
are.
if you go
That's what I
to,
If you would have just hit right twice.
yeah,
and it
there
would've
was
been
there was a picture on
So
that
those
Best
are the
Buy
paddles.
page.
And then
Yeah.
you
Alright,
can like
you want the
tweak the
Best Buy page?
sensitivity of all that stuff. No, we're fine now.
Yeah,
Oh, it's covered by the picture.
it
picture,
is. But
actually.
yeah, it was. I had it framed perfectly on the
Here-
Best Buy page.
Here's the Best Buy page.
I'm done with this.
Me too.
I understand now.
Okay.
Oh Lord,
You still
I
didn't get it.
thought he'd make it easier.
So we can talk about Stranger Things. You're not gonna give a fuck 'cause you don't.
Shit.
So what'd you think of it?
I loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it made me want to watch the whole series over again.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Like-
like that too.
And I don't like because I guess that guy was in it the whole time.
Yeah, the Vecna guy.
The Vecna. Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen some YouTube breakdowns of it, but it's
They're talking about the bells and the clocks.
the clocks. Yeah.
Yeah, that we just weren't
Paying attention.
paying attention. Did you see this thing? Okay, so I saw this thing, and it's fucking really weird. So supposedly they fucked up because there's at the roller rink scene, there's somebody filming on a camera, right, on a camcorder. When they play that prank on 11,
Yeah.
and it says March 22nd, okay, and in season 2, I guess. Will's mom says that, you know what day it is, March 22nd, it's Will's birthday. Okay, so she says Will's birthday is March 22nd, and then in that scene, they're at the roller rink, and there's no mention of it being Will's birthday, right? So this was pointed out by, like, you know, fucking obsessed fans, and I guess they're talking about, you should probably look up some articles on it, they're talking about they're going to go in there and change it in season 2 and take out that date because it was a coincidence and they didn't mean for that to happen. But I feel like that's way too much of a coincidence.
So hold on.
So like the producers of the show are saying, "Oh, we didn't mean to do that. Like we overlooked that. Like we didn't mean to put."
Hold on.
the
Is it a
same date."
continuity error though?
Yeah, because it that scene in season 4 should have been Will's birthday that day, and they're at the roller rink, and there's no mention of it being his birthday, and then I guess the producers or some shit are saying they fucked up, so they're gonna go back in season 2 and take out her saying it's March 22nd.
That's why would they do that? First of all, I mean, even if
But
it was a continuity error, why would you go through all
I have a
that?
problem believing that it was an error, like whether it's like whoever is in charge of that shit, that date has to have some significant meaning to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what are the odds that they're like, the person that's like, all right, you gotta program, you gotta put the special effects guy that had to make that frame look like it's coming out of a 1980s video camcorder.
Yeah.
It put the date. He puts the fucking Will's birthday in there. Like the only date mentioned on the show.
Maybe it's like...
And it's the same date? Like, come on, that's too... That's too weird.
Have you looked into any alternate theories of why they would use March 22nd?
No.
No?
No.
Is March 22nd, significant?
Just type in Stranger Things changed Will's birthday.
Yeah, I just had that on the... It's like this. That's what this is all
So
about.
yeah, see, this is the brag. I don't know what this is. Stranger Things fans are upset the writers allegedly forgot Will's birthday. See, I have a hard time believing that it was an accident.
Except for the fact that they're changing it. But
Yeah.
at the same point, like, why would you change it? Just leave.
But no,
the
even then,
continuity error in.
like I don't think even if they go back and change it, like it means something to somebody.
Yeah.
Like somebody's trying to tell us something.
Like on this podcast, I input 9/11/2001.
Yeah.
And the time's 3:33,
Yeah,
and I had reasoning for doing that.
yeah. So there might be some Masonic or fucking witchcraft type shit about why they made that Will's birthday and why they put it in there again. You know what I'm saying? And fans called it out, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Like they caught us.
Probably because
Tara Lipinski became the first youngest female figure skating world champion. No. Beatles first album.
what was the Arab one?
Arab League was founded in 1945.
It has to be it.
Were you? So this is spoilers,
Thought it was gonna
people.
be
We got
like-
a little bit of spoilers on this. Were you? Was it a twist for you
Absolutely.
That what?
that he was Vecna?
No.
Okay.
He was bad the whole time.
No, but it's
He
not
was-
that.
And
But,
so, absolutely.
dude, it was a major
It's all right.
twist.
A lot
The
of-
first like
a lot of
3
people thought it was a
episodes.
twist. It's all right.
The first 3 episodes, it's like you have no idea why is Vecna connected to the Upside Down at all. Like, who is he? Is he the king of the Upside Down?
Oh, was
How
I
is
So
he-
yeah, 3
Surprised?
episode in.
Was I
How
surprised?
is he connected
I
to
wasn't surprised at
the
all.
Mind Flayer?
No.
No, you go okay, and then you figure out he's actually like
Yeah, no. Once I saw him getting electrocuted, like
the last episode.
no, that was
The 6. It was
It was the
close.
very end of the
Yeah.
very last episode is when he
all
gets
right. Well, I don't know. I
electrocuted.
figured out somewhere. Once I figured out that because at first I thought he was just like, I thought he was like a almost like a guide within the program they were doing. Like I thought he was like a guide, like almost like a computer program. Like there to like assist her.
Like the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like once I figured out that he was like an actual person,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, there's something sketchy about this guy. And then I called it that he was one. Once he brought up one, I was like, oh.
When did he bring up one?
It's in the middle.
No, it's like third episode.
Well, I mean, we're talking, 7 episodes, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And so he brings up one. I think it's the first episode that he brings up one.
What
dude.
does he say?
He's
I don't
sitting
know,
down. He's sitting down at the board with her.
Yeah,
and he
he's sitting
talks
at the
about
board with her.
like how there was a one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he's like, tragically it ends, or that story ends tragically too.
Yeah.
So right there I was like, oh, okay, this guy's probably one.
The bad guy?
Yeah.
Rachel called
I
it
didn't
pretty
catch that.
early too. She said, "I think he's one,"
Yeah.
and I almost fell out of it. I'm glad I didn't fall out of it because all the California stuff, like once you got past that, it got real good.
Yeah.
Like once I was over a little twink ass Will, not Will, but
Yeah, Will.
Will.
Yeah, I like the California stuff. I just don't like Will.
Yeah, exactly. I know. He was
I don't
It would've-
understand where
it
they're
would have
going
been
to go
better
with
if
it.
they would have.
Yeah, fuck Will.
Yeah.
Dan.
Look at that Masonic imagery right there. The seeing eye in the
Oh
middle.
yeah,
of the,
dude. There's a whole
the
bunch in
pyramid.
this thing. A whole bunch. You ever
Yeah.
seen the comparisons to Winona Ryder and 11? Like when Winona Ryder was young and how she looks just like whatever that chick is named who plays 11.
Okay. Well, there's actually a chick that she looks exactly like. It's the girl from Big.
Who's that?
I don't know the girl that's in Big. I don't know her name.
But which character in Big?
The main girl. That he
The
falls
older
in love-
girl?
Yeah.
She looks like who? Elle?
Yeah, they look like exactly alike.
Look at these Winona Ryder
Like
ones,
Tom
though.
Hanks big.
Yeah, that's.
There's
Eh,
like,
go to the other girl, dude. I'm telling you.
I seen a TikTok of Winona Ryder, like, it was a video of, like, her doing all, like, the same head motions and shit. They're all
Oh.
probably related. The girl from Big, too.
Let's see.
Type in Big.
Find the Big.
cast of Big.
Yep. Elizabeth Perkins.
You ever seen Big, Dan?
Type in Elizabeth Perkins and what's her
Just,
name?
seen a VHS copy in the flesh.
Millie Bobby Brown or
grandma's?
whatever.
I thought you wanted.
Bobby
What is
Millie.
that?
We don't talk about it.
What? Is it bad? Can we not put it on there? Okay.
Okay. No, click that middle
Oh,
one.
to
That
me.
middle one right there.
Yeah. I
It's
see
when
it.
we left you on the beach and you brought it back.
Elizabeth Perkins.
Oh, that wasn't bad. What was bad about that?
No.
Good
So-
story.
I remember before I watched the last 2 episodes, we were talking about the connection between the homage to Nightmare on Elm Street, and you were like, "Oh, it goes away from that."
Well, because I
And-
thought like
Well,
it,
he'd
it
never
went
seen
away
Nightmare
from.
on Elm Street.
I know.
I never saw
So
a
it's a
Nightmare
bold
on Elm
statement
Street.
to make, because it actually goes into it even harder with the creation of Vecna. Like it's like goes into it even harder because here's this character
Okay.
that's who's slaughtering kids, all right,
Okay.
and then gets punished for crimes against kids in a sense, all right. And what's his punishment? Freddy Krueger's punishment for molesting kids was the parents hunted him down, trapped him in a building, and then started the building on fire and burned him alive, which is why he's all mutated and shit. This Vecna's punishment was for slaughtering all the kids was L11 pushed him into the upside down world, and as he got pushed into the upside down world,
Got
what happens to
electrocuted.
him? He gets fucking burned alive and all disformed and disfigured.
Yeah, but I mean that's not what I was referring to. What I was referring to was in the beginning they're doing that. They're on this like exorcism slash like they're on this like exorcism. They're not sure what's going on type shit where you don't know who Vecna is. You don't really know how he's connected to the Mind Flayer or the Upside Down really, because like when that chick's in the bathroom, for example, you don't know like what is exactly happening to her or like what's happening to that like little boy when he's in the car. And then towards the end, what they tie it all back together on how basically like 11 wasn't the monster. Like her whole thing was just that she accidentally got duped by 1, the first experiment that whatever that guy, I forget his name, the Dr. Brenner had or whatever.
Papa.
Yeah, Papa. That was his first experiment, and that guy like he was actually keeping him at bay, and he eventually outsmarted him, broke out, killed everybody, became that monster. She stopped him because she was like so strong or whatever, put him into the Upside Down. He got burnt. But then in that last scene, you see he's like sitting there and on his arm still is 1. So that's all I meant was like, you go from not really knowing, okay, who is this guy? Where's he where's he coming from? To at the end, you're like, oh, okay, it all makes sense now.
Yeah,
how this
just
whole
like
thing
just
even
like in
happened.
Nightmare on Elm Street, where they're like, "Who's this guy hunting our dreams and killing us?" And
I
then
never saw it though.
At the end, you find out, oh, it's Fred Krueger
Same guy.
who's hunting kids,
Yeah.
messing kids. No, but it. What do you? I don't remember the Mind Flayer shit. Like I
From
don't.
season 2?
Yeah, I don't remember season 2 like at all.
Season 3 and season 1 is also about the mind. Well, season 2 and 3 are more about the Mind Flayer, but season 1 is like just about the Demogorgon, right?
Yeah, I don't remember like them talking to the Mind Flayer. Did they talk to it? What did it say? Did it say?
They don't talk to it in season 2. Okay, in season 1, Will gets that thing put down his throat. And then season 2, the Mind Flayer is like communicating with him, telling
Using him, right?
using him and telling him he wants him to kill, and then he like gets him in that field, and he like floods his whole body and stuff, and then he's controlling him, right? So they end up like getting it to leave his body, and then in season 3, there's like still some of the mind flayer that's like left on Earth because they burn it out of his body, but it's still alive. And the Russians figure out how to open the gate. Well, when they open the gate, the mind flayer, like basically enough of them gets back in, and then takes over Billy, makes all those copies,
and then uses the billet bodies to make a body, right?
Yeah, to make a body, exactly. So in this one, in season 4, you're like, okay, well, what the fuck is all this? Like, this is different. They're doing some exorcism shit. Like,
do you think that Vecna is the general to the mind flayer, or do you think Vecna's in control?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm.
Because that's the speculation about how he's obsessed with spiders, and then the mind flayer looks like a spider. So who is he the one that's really in control, or is it the mind flayer?
I feel like he's a soldier.
You feel like he's a general?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's obvious.
But why does he have the obsession with spiders? Did the mind flayer infect him at a young age, and that's why he's obsessed with spiders?
I don't know. I was actually gonna ask you guys.
Or does the mind flayer look like spiders because he created the mind flayer, and he has an obsession with spiders, and that's why it looks like that?
I don't know. I think he's more of a worker.
Because everything we're seeing, he's doing everything. He's creating everything.
What about the chick they brought back?
Which
or explained her death finally? The girl in the pool.
That was the Demogorgon.
Didn't she have to do it? Didn't he have to do with that?
No, he just basically guilted.
He was in control of the Demogorgons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like the general, and the Demogorgon would be like a soldier.
Okay, I got you.
But they showed at the end he takes control of Nancy.
Yeah.
The Vecna guy is like in her dreams or in her head or whatever, and he shows that the trauma that she had is that she let her friend Barb die. So he was basically fucking with her. Yeah.
She's getting that Steed dick.
Yeah, was.
Barb's back. That's what I was talking about.
Barb, yeah.
Barb. Because everyone was always tripping about what the fuck happened to Barb. And then it was a cool little Easter egg to bring her back in this
They show it
series.
in the first
They show her...
In the first season, they show you
what
happens
to her. Was it the first
to her.
season
They show you what happens
season?
to her, but you never see her again.
Because she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead, bro.
She got owned, like, fucked up. In the
I don't remember
season.
how she died, though.
In the pool.
The Demogorgon took her, and then, like, they
cocooned her.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucked her blood out.
Oh, they showed all that in the first season?
Yeah, because 11 is like laying in the pool, and she's like in the upside down.
It did like the same thing that Vecna did with the kids, like when you're in his world and they're all like in the tree thing.
Yeah, that's why I thought
that's
he
what
had
happened
something to do with
Barb. Well, he did. Because he controls that. He's the controller of.
Or does the mind flayer control it?
No. He's okay. If he is the general, then he's in charge of like the Demogorgon and shit like that. Like he's in charge. He's connected. He's connected with all those like fucking tentacles and shit. He's connected to everything. Remember in this episode they said like, oh, like he can see us when they're in the upside down.
Yeah.
And everything was attacking them because he's in control of all the animals.
The animals.
And shit.
In season 2, though, when the mind flayer's the bad guy, he's also in control of the Demogorgons. All those demo dogs, if you remember, they're like all running around in those tunnels and shit.
Yeah.
So it's.
But
like,
I think those are more like you said, they're like dogs.
The demo dogs, yeah, they're not the full.
I think the Demogorgons were kind of more like he was tapping. I think we're gonna find out he was like tapping into them to get something to happen, to make it, because he could tap into everything. Because remember how they said when they were upside down, like everything was connected, like it was all connected to like it was like a hive mind.
Yeah.
When they're like fighting off the bats and shit.
Yes.
That was
and
a cool
like
scene.
the things were grabbing them and pulling them and shit.
Dude, that was a cool scene with Steve Harrington when he was fighting them, and he was getting bit into and stuff.
Yeah. The whole second half of the fucking it was awesome. The back half was really, really, really intriguing.
Remember how I said each season is a Dungeons and Dragons campaign?
Yeah.
Can you see now how they all are falling into their roles? Like Steve is a tank, he's the knight.
Well, yeah. I mean, I won't see that because I don't. I don't know Dungeons and Dragons, but it makes sense that when you bring it up,
It's just
that.
It's
I would never be like, oh yeah, I would never catch that.
This is
Well,
a
they
test
say it.
audience of anybody listening to this episode who doesn't know anything about Stranger Things.
Who Dan?
Yeah.
Dan's our test audience.
I'm like, oh, this shit sucks. No, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah, fuck them.
They say it in season 1. I
Just fast
forget.
forward.
It's like a meme. Here
So
it
what
is.
are they going to show us? What are they showing us in these last 2 episodes? Like, what's going to happen, you think? They're going to kill Vecna?
There it is, right there. That's.
I hope they don't, dude. I hope they endgame this shit, dude. I hope they lose, like, real fucking hard.
And then season 5 is a whole new one.
I mean,
where
if they were
come
smart,
back.
if they're planning episode or season 5, then the they would Empire Strikes Back this shit.
That's actually a quick comparison to that in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones does that the best. They just fuck everyone, cut them all out,
Yeah.
and then they just start the story
Over.
from a different angle.
From a different angle.
Or someone else's
Not over.
perspective.
It's never over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just a restart of the same story, same land, same everything, but a completely different look on it. Game of Thrones really rips in that.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm
Yeah.
happy you're liking it. I
So-
can't wait to hear Jake's opinion one day.
I know he's got to hide and watch it. Dan's watched Game of Thrones, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing. It's fucking.
Do you like it, Dan?
Yep.
Good answer.
Are you gonna get into it? We can talk. It's been so long since I've seen it though.
Did you
Well-
like the last season of it?
So, it did feel rushed,
Okay.
but I also like when season 7 was out is when I finally started watching it. And I knew nothing about it, so there was no spoilers for me. I watch it through, and I'm like, oh sweet, when's the next season? Like they didn't even start recording yet. Like it's gonna be, and then when it came out, now the people that spent 8 years of their lives invested, 9 years
Yeah.
in that show to wait for that last season, I can understand why they're so mad.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it, man.
No, well, did you start from the beginning?
Yeah. I've seen it a couple times. I like it the way
There's plenty of things though that like they
certain
just
things.
rushed
You're
and
right.
unanswered. Like
But I like that knowing that now watching it, because how I'm watching
gonna
it
be
is
now
different.
your
so-
expectations are lowered too though.
Does it get woke?
I think it ends on a note that is surprising in that aspect.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely a surprise ending.
Don't tell me it because
No, we're
I'm
not.
still in it.
I'm not-
So
I'm
Dude,
not-
I've had so many things spoiled for me for this Game of Thrones, but like it doesn't matter because I don't know who the fuck they're talking about.
nope,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, and that's how I feel. I'm like, but still, I don't want to know the end, just because it is
no,
like.
that's different.
I know that knowing
Yeah.
some of the things that I did get spoiled, quote unquote, or like people would like lead me to, like, have you got there? Have you got there? That kind of ruined those parts a
Yeah,
little bit.
There's one I don't even remember where it's at, but my mind was, and I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to spoil it to you because I don't think you're there yet. But it was one of those things that just blew my fucking mind because it was something that was referenced back in season 1 and slowly like it's integrated all the way through, and then when like the big reveal of what's going on, like, and it was just like
It's amazing,
yeah,
dude.
it's just like a
It's
holy shit.
Do you know what he's talking
fucking
about?
amazing. It
Well-
happened. It's gonna happen again and again. But
Well,
yes,
yeah.
I know exactly what he's talking
What
about.
am I talking about? 'Cause
Hey,
I've actually
that
done-
boy!
You're talk-
Come on,
I don't wanna-
Take your headphones
motherfuckers!
off for a
No,
second.
Yeah, no.
I can still
no, no,
hear
I
you.
can
I'm in
say-
the room.
I can say 3 words to describe mine.
Yeah, and then see, it's gonna fuck up.
Just
No,
tell
no,
me in
no.
my ear.
Don't tell him it. This is not good TV. Tell him in his ear. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. I wasn't thinking that, but that is another one. You're gonna. There's just.
That was
so
the
many-
best way of doing it, though. I have to
Yeah.
admit.
There's so many.
Because I don't
good
know what you
moments,
guys
dude.
said.
Jake,
Yeah.
you're gonna love it, dude. I guarantee it.
So when
I'm not gonna watch
You're
it.
never
bro.
gonna watch
Like,
it, man.
it's fine.
I felt
day.
that. I felt that way too, and
One
I ended
day.
up watching.
But when
it.
I did watch it, like I remember, like being like a couple episodes in and just being like, "Why am I still watching this?" And then all of a sudden, I think it's episode 5 when you're just like, "Oh shit!" Then you're stuck. You have to keep watching.
No, it's not that it's not that I don't find it interesting.
But
It's just
I will
I'm
not
not allowed to watch it.
fault you
You're
for
not
that because
allowed-
there are
oh, okay.
plenty of things I haven't watched.
Would you agree, Dan, though, that the sex in Game of Thrones is just like way over the top for no reason?
Mm-hmm.
Like it does. It has absolutely nothing to do with the storyline for the most part. Like you could get away with it, like in parts of it, but sometimes it's just like I'm like, why am I watching
It's over the top.
a softcore porn right now. Like, why? Like, I don't need to be doing this. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. See, that's why. Like, I just feel like it's gonna get me in a fight. Like, every
it's
time, if I watch Game of Thrones, like, it's just all I hear about is like how sexual it is.
But not in
people
a
will be like,
good
"Oh,
way.
there's so much nudity and shit." So it's like I'm gonna be watching
feel
it,
like it
and I'm gonna
lessens,
see
though,
something,
as it
and then
goes on.
and then
It does,
she's gonna be like,
yeah.
"Why are you looking at her tits?" You know,
Season-
it's like, "Oh, they're
Yeah,
right on."
by the time you get to like season 2 or 3, I think it like
And-
it's
and it-
much less.
No, you're desensitized to the nudity.
And most of the time,
You
though,
are.
it's in a
because of
negative
the gnarlier
connotation,
shit
dude.
that happens.
So gnarly.
So like the gnarlier shit outweighs the fact of there even being tits on the screen anymore. You're like, oh, I just watched somebody's skin get peeled off.
Exactly.
Like, and now there's like I'm supposed to
You care
enjoy
about a
this
boob?
brothel
Yeah. Like,
scene. But to me, it's just like you don't need that brothel scene.
yeah.
Like every time it's happening, I'm like, this doesn't have to be in here. And I'm not even being like a prude about it. I'm just being like,
doesn't. You're
no,
right.
it doesn't fucking have to be in there. Like, it makes watching it weird with people. Like, if you were to watch it with a group of people, or like your parents or some shit, you're
Yeah.
gonna. What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
What the fuck?
I just crossed things here, and so he's got him up on the screen now. No, go
The
back.
last guy?
Stop, guys. What are you doing?
No, I'm just doing what I always do. I'm doing my job. Putting people on the screen, bruh. Game of Thrones.
Go back to if anyone's having sex with my sister, it's gonna be me.
I don't know. I think my take on it all
my
is
my favorite
yes,
character's the little guy.
Tyrion.
Yeah,
Yes, there is gratuity.
that guy kills it.
I was referring to Jamie, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of nudity, but here's the thing. It's meant to show how basically raw it was in a time of like medieval, but they go over the top.
Yeah, because it was really based on a true story with all those dragons and stuff.
No, but I'm saying like
Based on
brothels,
Ba-
you know,
it's
things
Bro,
like
I don't
that.
even know if the medieval times were real.
Yeah, at this
Okay.
point, George
For real.
R.R. Martin wrote it.
Yeah, that's some Tartaria shit. What is this you have on the screen
All
right
right,
now?
these are the classes I was telling you that they all play throughout the seasons. Lucas is a ranger.
Is this Stranger Things?
Yeah, this is Stranger Thing. What's the chick's name? The Zoomer.
Oh, we're back on
Stranger Things?
Things. Huh?
Yeah, well, I just left it up because we were talking about it.
Okay,
Elle
Will is
is
wearing
the
a
mage.
dress.
She's a wizard or clairvoyant.
Which
Okay.
one's that? Will you put a marker over it?
Okay, so this chick is a rogue, the little sister, right? She's like a thief, a rogue. This guy, he's a bard, and he even sings in season 3. Will is Will the Wise. He is a clairvoyant. He can like see into the upside down, and he has like a psychic sense of what the enemy's doing. This dude's a paladin.
It's Mike.
Mike.
What's a paladin?
Paladin's like a
Warrior?
basically it's like a knight, but you're more like a healer and a knight. You know, you rescue people. You're
Okay.
more like a defensive class.
Okay.
Elle is a mage or like a wizard. Again, she can like move things with her mind. This chick is a rogue or like a zoomer or a thief, and he's a ranger.
Who the
or
fuck's that?
what do you mean, a zoomer?
Who's that guy in the last dude?
Lucas, the black.
Oh, Lucas. Okay.
Yeah. And like you'll notice in season 3, he does only ranged attacks. Like he throws bombs and stuff like that.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's kind of cool to know, actually.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's a sweet image, too.
Now, what about Steve? Why wasn't Steve in there?
I don't know why it wasn't in there, but my theory is that
You said
he's the
a
knight.
tank or
Yeah.
a knight?
Exactly. Yeah, like he rescues the princess, which is Nancy.
Yeah.
Okay. And basically, like every movie, he gets the shit kicked out of him protecting someone else, you know, or fighting for someone else. He gets his shit kicked out of him. But then,
Yeah,
now-
and he's always like, he's the one that like goes in even if he's scared. Like,
yes,
like when he grabs that lamp
yes,
in the school, and he's the one that takes the lead.
yes, exactly. And they
Okay.
mention it like he's like their protector and all that. And I like how in
And he's always babysitting.
babysitting. And how in this
Okay.
season they make it known like they're getting older. You know, they have that scene where they're like, "Oh, look, Steve looks like muscular or like he's hairy," and the girls
Yeah,
are
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at him, and you can tell that it's just like he goes in there, he gets bit by those bats, and then it's just cool. Like they're playing out all their different roles, and I love that.
Yeah, that is cool. That's a cool aspect. But you wouldn't know that unless you were into some nerd shit like
Some
that.
nerd shit. Well, they
You know?
mention they mention it
I feel like no, but I feel like
no.
I feel like that needs to be expressed more out there. Like that should be popping up on like my TikTok and shit. You know,
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
That this is what this is what Stranger Things is like.
Is
People
it-
people
is,
need people need to
Dungeons
be
and Dragons.
Yeah, people need to be explaining it more because I don't know shit about Dungeons and Dragons, and like I think that's really cool that that's what they're doing with
Did
it.
they ever do like a Dungeons and Dragons movie?
I don't know.
I think so. No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Double Dragon.
That's what I was thinking of too at first.
Double Dragon.
Who's with that? Who's that? It's like a kickboxer, right?
That was a video game.
Yeah, it was like two
But
brothers.
who was in
wasn't
it?
Oh, it's a bad movie.
Double
dude.
Yeah.
Taking to the roller coaster.
Nobody.
Universal.
Nobody.
Dueling dragons.
Fucking no, I think one of them was
A
famous.
famous kickboxer or something.
No, that's like a
Kickboxer.
Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, dude.
Yeah, that was Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
No, type in movie, bro.
Double Dragon? That's what
Yeah.
it is originally, but here's the movie. Let's go.
It's the two dudes from Street Fighter.
No, it's the dude. He was like a heartthrob or some shit, like a
It's a
teen.
video game.
Double Dragon.
That guy. What was his name? Yeah, go down. Go down. Go down. Go down.
Robert Patrick. Scott Wolf.
Scott Wolf, probably.
It's Robert Patch or Scott Wolf is Billy Lee. Yeah, Scott Wolf.
Fuck is that here?
Yeah, maybe
of
it
the
wasn't
movies.
that.
Nancy Drew. The Night Shift. What other movies?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
We're not
Doesn't matter.
talking about Double Dragon.
So
We're talking about Game of Thrones, I thought.
in Stranger
And
Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, really excited for Stranger Things though. And that's coming soon. Yeah, you
July
should hop on
1st.
that, man. Get on that Stranger Things train. Peter Bing Bing. Stranger Things train.
Maybe.
It's hard. It's hard to say.
It's a good one. It's a bar.
Yeah. It's fun. You can watch it with your kid. You know. I think you could. How old's your kid? How old's Chase?
8.
8.
Until they start asking questions, season 4.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Season 4 opens up pretty brutal.
I know.
Yeah. Don't watch it with your kids.
Yeah, don't watch your kid. Watch it. Just watch it though. It's fun. It's fun. You like Goonies, right? You like Goonies?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like Goonies, man.
Goonies and then horror movies
Yeah.
mixed in and sci-fi movies.
Does
And-
anyone
and
just
Dungeons
Google
and Dragons.
search any keywords that you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that is actually what I do.
Porn. He gets porn up on there more than you would think. Okay.
It's like we're looking for Goonies and it's like a Goonies
Classic
role
childhood
play.
actress Jenna Jameson.
Dude, does this look like that? Almost looks like Winona Ryder right there. Maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I started
It's a stretch.
watching The Wire, but I started in season 4. Rewatching season 4 and 5 of The Wire. It's a really good season. Season 4, if you've watched The Wire, right now is a good time to go back and start season 4 because season 4 tackles the like the education system, but then it also tackles the election because the election for the mayor's coming up, and so that's who you're following. You're following one of the candidates for that and his campaign, and it gets really good into like the corruption and how that all works and how everything is. Like it gets into like when they say politics of something, like it gets into that, what they mean by that, like how the new candidate he's trying to get an endorsement from the police department, right? And the police department, they like the new candidate, but they're scared that the guy that's already mayor is going to win again, and if they endorse this new candidate, he's gonna fucking cut their funds as like punishment, so they can't endorse the guy that they really like because they're scared of what the guy who might win will do, like shit like that, like
Yeah.
So it's just a good time to get into it because of all the election shit happening here. We got elections coming up, so you guys have never watched The Wire, have you?
I've watched the first season. I liked The Wire. I thought it was an awesome show. I just never finished watching the second season or anything else.
Yeah, not enough people watch The Wire, and like I don't get how, because it's like a super, it's like an award-winning show.
Okay.
Like, I mean, you look at the rating, I think it's like a 9.7 or some shit, 9.3. That's a high fucking rating for a show. on IMDb, and it got like that for a reason. I mean, millions and millions of people watched it, but for some reason, I could never find anybody that's watched it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm trying to. I wonder what what they did with like the election integrity aspect of it. It was an election year that year too.
What's that?
Well, I was wondering what the spin was on that because it was
It's-
2006, so it was when George Bush was going into his second term.
Yeah, but it's not. So what The Wire is about? The Wire is about.
Yeah, but
it's
don't you
taking-
know that everything is about something else now?
Yeah,
Have
but
you
they're showing
understood
you
that?
shit. That's the thing. It's like it's taking you. It's showing you. It's like a red pill on life. Like that's what The Wire is. It's like a red pill because it's written by. I think he was I don't know if he was worked in major crimes, or the newspaper, one of the two, or maybe both. But it's coming from real life experience of someone that was on the inside of Baltimore, and so all the major people are all based off of real people. Okay, they're all based off of real people and shit like that, and a lot of the events are based off of like real events. They're just twisted. So The Wire is taking a city and showing you how a city works as a whole, and it's showing every aspect of it. And each season is showing you a different. It like starts out with like season one, like a big focus is on the hood, even though that's not the only thing they're focusing on, but it's a big aspect of it. And then season two, they're bringing you into like the Union and like the shipping docks and everything that plays that, and how that connects to the cops, and how that connects to the hood, and how that connects to this and that. And then like season 4, like I said, is about an election, how election goes in a city, and how the city's schooling system works, right? And then season 5 brings in the newspaper, like the media, and takes you inside that. So it's showing you the inner workings of a city. It's dissecting it. And it's showing all the bullshit involved.
How many seasons of The Wire are there?
There's 5.
That's a good amount.
It's got perfect amount.
Yeah.
That dude's in it. Yeah, that dude. He died, I think, recently. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how'd he die? There's some
overdose or some shit.
Yeah, something sketchy about
his
his
death. He was like heavy on blow in season 3, I think, of The Wire.
Acute combined drug intoxication.
Yeah. Yeah. And like there's a lot of cool stuff they do, like a lot of the they use like a lot of like they would bring it like a lot of criminals, like major criminals, like during a certain period, I don't know, maybe like the late 80s, 90s in Baltimore. They would actually bring them like on set and like bring in like get their point of views on things, right? And then they would actually put them in like as background characters and shit, like as like they would be in there. And see that girl right there, that's Snoop, right? She got the part, so she's like the hardest motherfucker you've ever seen. Like you don't fuck with Snoop, like she's scary. And she got the job. She got out of jail, and she was on probation, and her probation officer told her that the show that she lived by was, or they were filming where near she lived, doing auditions, and her probation officer said, you should go audition for it. And I'm pretty sure she can't even read, right? Like she like just literally can't even read, and she just got out of jail for assault and battery charge.
Amazing.
All right, and then went and auditioned, and they were like, this girl's fucking so hard, you gotta roll. And she fucking kills it, dude. And how she acts is pretty much like who she is.
Yeah, they're like, just go in there and just be yourself.
Yeah, just
Be
go in there and be
yourself.
yourself. I think that's what they told her to do.
That's sometimes the best casting.
Yeah. So jump on you never seen go home and watch The Wire, Dan. All right, The Wire, Stranger Things.
And The Boys.
He's like, nah, I gotta go make that money. I gotta get on my game.
No
I got
money
that new
being made on
contract. Got that new contract.
With Bang. Bang Energy. Truly. Came over here with
that. All Zevia.
all
the
Zevia.
time.
There you go. Hit us up, Zevia. Hit us
Yeah,
up.
be
Throw
liking
me
this
a
root
case.
beer.
Float me a case.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a new Vietnam movie. Like, I want to see a new Vietnam movie.
Do you, though?
Apocalypse Now
Probably
doesn't cut
gonna
it
just
for you?
fuck it up.
What's that?
Do you, though?
I mean, yeah, no. I want to see a good one, though. Like, a good
I want to see
new
one,
Vietnam.
like, made from fucking, like, I don't know, not America. Like, a Japanese take on
Yeah,
Vietnam.
that'd be cool. Like, an
Yeah.
actual Vietnamese.
Yeah, I don't know why the Japanese
Maybe
would have to
Korean.
do it.
I know. I want it to be like
Korean
movie
Koreans would
made
be-
about it, but like in the
Because
style
Koreans
of
make better movies.
yeah, they're kind of killing it right now
Okay.
with their content. I want to see them making it, but like in the Saving Private Ryan type vibe.
Yeah, I feel you.
What do you like better, Dan? Apocalypse Now or Platoon? I get them mixed up, so
I do too.
Probably Apocalypse
You're
Now.
you're
just
so
because
close.
I
You almost did it right. You were ready for it.
But I just remember that so much more from that one because we watched it in a class in school. So
Apocalypse Now. Yeah. My favorite Vietnam movie's
and a great soundtrack.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic.
Good one.
It's my favorite war movie ever.
There's a good war movie not a lot of people have seen called Downfall. It's
Downfall.
right? Is it Downfall? It's Downfall, right? The German one.
Oh, that is a fucking great movie.
Yeah, it's a World War II
So
one.
good.
I think it's German.
It's all subtitles.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty.
So if you can't read, you probably don't want to watch it.
But it's like the final days
No,
I
of
got that shit dubbed now.
Hitler.
Fucking so good.
It's fucking depressing. That's what it is. Like, it's good.
I also
It's good,
watched
but,
this
like,
one in school, but it
It
is
gives you like
fucking
this
awesome.
this dark feeling.
About what?
Enzo will love it.
I don't think so.
What? What is it?
It's about the supposed last days of Hitler.
Yeah, I know,
In the
but
bunker.
what's
Where
depressing?
him
about,
at,
what's
just-
depressing
in
about
Venezuela?
Just
Yeah,
like
in South America.
I don't know,
Fucking
just
living
the
on a
atmosphere
beach.
of it.
Fucking bitches behind him and gold rings on. Last year.
It just
It
it
takes
doesn't
place last year.
it does I mean it just does a good job of like showing like this like despair of war
Yeah,
and everything that comes around with it.
yeah.
Like, it's just not feel good.
Is Hitler the antagonist or protagonist?
You've seen images or you've seen memes from this movie where it's like
Yeah.
a bunch of Nazis in a room and they're around Hitler and he's like 99999.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's from this movie. But yeah, it doesn't get. It's like Dan said, it's in subtitles, so it doesn't get not a lot of people know about it or watch it. Do you got any pop culture, Jim?
I started Artemis, the book by
Oh, okay.
Ernest Cline. Is that who it is? No.
Andy Weir.
What's his name?
Andy.
Oh,
Weir.
Andy Weir. I don't know where the fuck Ernest Cline came from, but it's good.
Ernest Cline did
I thought this was the guy.
Ready Player One, right?
Yeah, didn't he do this?
No, he did Mars or
Oh,
what's it called?
dude, I'm watching this thinking it's the same author as Ready Player One.
You're like, damn, this
The
is
Martian.
No, that's not true.
The Martian.
No, Armada is the
Armada
Armada is the
is
book
the
I'm
Ernest
reading.
Cline one.
Yeah, not Artemis, but that's on my list. Artemis
Oh.
is on my list.
Okay, so Armada.
Armada. Yeah. I have not read Artemis, so I fucked that up.
Okay, so
But
you're reading Armada. Okay.
Armada, yeah, by Ernest Cline.
And how far are you into that?
Halfway.
Okay.
Halfway through. It's
See at
good.
the moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do keep thinking it's Ready Player One
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
feel like the characters
It's
are very
hard.
similar,
Yeah.
but it's really good.
But it
It's-
doesn't ruin it if you think that.
No, I don't think so. I embraced it. I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend that this is in the same world as Ready Player One. It moves quickly, actually. Like
Yeah, it's a lot less complex.
it's
Like,
funny. It's about a Nazi symbol on Europa,
It is.
which
yeah.
is funny.
Is it really?
Yeah,
That is crazy. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I never put that together yet.
There's
So Europa the moon.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's why is there a Nazi symbol on it?
That's
I haven't gotten there yet. I don't know.
That's
if
what
they explain it.
That's
but-
kind of like they find it was in like the 60s, right? They found it.
Yeah.
So like you find out that in the 60s, one of the space agencies. Okay, so Europa is supposed to be like this moon planet of what?
Jupiter. Yeah, I thought it was Saturn the whole time, and I'm like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, so it's a moon of Jupiter, and like
And Dan, if you don't know, Saturn, if you look for Saturn imagery throughout like all pop culture, it's all over the place, and it's like the sixth planet, and there's always a bunch of funny.
it's the devil.
Yeah, there's connections to that and Satan.
Which is why we see it everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's they found Europa is supposed to be like this planet or this moon that like a lot of people
Don't tell anybody from your work you're on here.
Yeah, I know. Holy fuck.
are obsessed with because it's
Yeah.
like supposedly it could be the closest to hold life in our
Gotcha.
solar system. You know.
Okay. Funny that they name it that, anyways.
And like this is a real thing.
yeah, I
Like,
know that they named it
narrative.
Europa.
Yeah. So like they in the 60s they sent a probe there or something, and it found this giant swastika on it.
Okay.
All right, and they're like, why is there a giant swastika? Like,
Do they explain that in the book?
yeah,
They do,
Yeah.
eventually.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's about, I mean, that's a terrible breakdown of what it is. It's about this kid who plays video games. He's really good at video games. His dad supposedly died when he was 19 years old. And so he's fatherless, and he plays this one game. And it talks about a whole bunch of like...
it's like an online game.
Yeah.
It's like a jet fighter game.
a simulator.
Like a jet or like a spaceship simulator game. Fighting
Okay.
simulator. Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. So Dan can relate
Oh,
to
he
this.
lost me.
My dad is not dead.
So, no. But yeah, so he's like really good at this game, and there's like a ranking system, you know, like
Okay.
obviously. But, what?
My camera.
Oh, your camera died.
Yeah, we hit that button.
But anyways, you find out that this is actually this game that's super popular, is actually a government program
Okay.
to find and train. It's basically training citizens how to fly
Jets.
drones.
Oh, drones.
These like drone spaceships for
Okay.
an oncoming attack from aliens.
Okay.
And that's where I think that's
Sweet.
all you need to know, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I just framed up a two-shot.
Oh, okay.
We're good. Oh, we're losing Enzo though. Enzo's out. No, but the book's fucking awesome. You would like this book a lot. Have you ever read Ready Player One?
Nope.
No, that's also a really good book. I look like a giant next to you.
Usually.
But you should check this out because it's cool how they really dig into the idea of the government keeping track of the stats of online gameplay, so that way they're able to recruit people who are really good at the game. And so like if there was a game, if they figured out how to, the government figured out how,
Enzo went home.
yeah, he's gone.
Right.
But it's, I don't know, it's awesome. It's really good but read. And I think
Yeah.
it's cool they talk about like these conspiracies of this other game that they used in the 80s. We talked about it a million times. Polybus. That like, so like if they ever came out with like a first person shooter robot, like you'd rip at that part of the military. You know what I mean?
Like a drone robot.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, this motherfucker, we're gonna recruit him to be our drone pilot."
Your standings would put you as like
Yeah, and that's what this whole book
your
is about.
recruitment. You get recruited.
Yeah, it's sweet though. It's really good. It moves quick, like it gets them into space real quick. I'm
Yeah,
like, how the fuck
it's
does
a
that
fast.
happen?
It's a
Yeah,
faster, simpler book than Ready Player One. But
For
it's,
sure.
it's fun though.
it's
I
really
enjoyed it.
cool.
Can you send books on Audible?
I'm sure.
Like,
Yes.
is there a way
You can share them. I don't know if you can like. You might be able to gift them even, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can do I have to have a full blown membership to
probably.
have him send me one?
Well, how much do you have?
I have like the half membership.
So how many tokens do you get?
I don't get any.
You don't get any?
It just lets me keep everything I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is kind of expensive too.
It is expensive.
Yeah. It's like $14 a month.
$14.
If you drive a lot, though, it can be nice.
Oh,
used
yeah.
to, you know.
And it's sweet if they stack up too. So I had like 7 credits. So I have, like, I know I can like buy like 7 books. That
Yeah.
I'll be able to read, or not read, but listen to.
Listen to. What's your favorite audiobook of all time or book of all time? Do you have one?
Favorite book of all time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mine's probably Ready Player One.
Really?
Ready Player One's
Yeah.
really good.
Mine's The Vampire Lestat by Anne Rice.
I don't know what that is.
It's a book from the 80s.
What's
That's
another-
like- that's
The
like-
Giver is a really good book.
He's talking like Interview with the Vampire.
It's just, yeah, it's the actual, like...
It's Tom Cruise's character.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
It's an
There's like
awesome
a
book.
whole.
That'd probably be a good audiobook.
It's really fucking good. I have it. I can share it with you guys.
Have you listened to it before?
I've listened to it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. It's a good audiobook.
It's awesome. The guy who does the voice, his name's Simon Vance.
Simon Vance.
Yeah.
What was that? You won that? On this game? Was the game over?
No, it was just the first goal.
Oh, first goal. Dan hit a little first goal parlay on Secret Hideout Sports. Oops.
Oh, there you go. Snapshot.
You got money on
Bingo.
this game?
Me?
Yeah.
I stopped gambling.
Stop.
I did.
That's what they all say. That's what they all tell their friends. And
My
family.
final bet is Mo Snyder winning
The Calder.
Calder Cup.
He's going to take it.
And Calder Trophy.
He's gonna take
and
it.
I got it. I put it in March or February,
Plus like 400.
something like that. It was a free bet too, so it was like a gift bet. It's like $25
See
free
that
bet.
money in his counting. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
Swedish women's basketball, 3 a.m.
Dude, I hit him for like a G. I don't give a fuck. I hit him for like a G real quick, and I got out. So, the gambling sites.
Oh, okay.
I won like $600 on the Super Bowl, all on like the free money that they give you.
That's how they
Yeah.
get you. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, they want you to be an idiot and do like I did, because I probably played like $400 of blackjack on that thing.
Jeez.
How
Do you know
they
what I
get
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine how much you would have won if you didn't play that stupid game.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I stopped doing it. I was like, I get it. They get you like this.
Yeah. I played the lottery for the first time
Really?
2 weeks ago.
How much was it?
Did you win?
No, I didn't win.
He wouldn't be here right now. He'd be on
You
vacation.
guys would all be paid. It was like 190 million.
Yeah. We could legitimately be doing this for a living if that
No,
happened.
I just
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Or
Wouldn't need.
get some
Yeah,
profit
that's what I'm
and shit.
saying.
Yeah.
I give you guys money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We do this.
You all get money.
Bro, I'd take care of you
I
guys
expect
too.
the same though.
Yeah.
If you guys win, big money.
Fuck y'all, I'm out.
I mean, you win like $5 million. Like, all right, you don't. You have to give me something.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
You don't think I got you?
Like,
If
Dan,
I
like,
won $5 million, I'd pay you guys to come over here.
well,
I'd be like,
$5
"Let's
million
do-"
isn't that much when.
Dude, if I
start
won 5
breaking
mil, I'd come over here and give you guys each 10 G's right away.
That's
got
it.
that on paper.
That's
I
it.
mean,
That's all you
got
giving me?
that on
10
paper.
G's, bro?
I mean, okay, I'm saying right here. I don't know.
I was gonna make it so you wouldn't have to work ever again.
Ever again?
Yeah.
Do you think that
If
you could do that
wanted
with
to.
5 mil?
$5 million? Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. No, because like you gotta hit your family up first. You know,
Yeah. That's what I'm
5
saying.
mil. So yeah,
If I won like 50 mil, yeah, you guys would never work again.
yeah.
Your family would be straight for the rest of their lives.
No, you just buy a bunch of crypto.
No, straight up, I would just.
I would
set
definitely
everyone
move
up,
us.
and I would never work again either. So
we'd all have to move to a different state. Though.
He's like, I had $5 million in Ethereum, and it's worth $250,000.
Dan, I have 190 million. I can make things happen.
look,
Okay.
we do like Kanye and buy property out in fucking Wyoming and just make our own city, make our own town.
Make things happen for Tony too.
where's he at now? She's still down
Costa
there?
Rica.
Still there?
He's selling beef jerky. It's straight though, and he's doing it. Like he came to my work the other day, and he's like, I was like, so what's going on with? Because he's living here right now. He's gonna go back
Because his
And I was
work
like-
visa's up or something?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. And I'm like, so what's going on in Costa Rica? He's like, well, we're selling. He's like, I'm selling beef jerky. Beef jerky? Are you making it? And he's like, no, like Jack Links. beef jerky. I buy it from Walmart wholesale. And he's like, I sell it down here for like $15 a bag.
Hey, is he doing well for himself?
Yeah, it's working.
Good for
He
him.
wants to get better deals on
He
it.
does that shit
I
right.
know
That's
I've
his
told-
thing, dude.
I know
He
I've
make that
told
money.
you, but I don't know if I've ever told you. Guy I've been friends with since 2nd grade. He calls me one day and he goes, Does Jim have a brother? I said, no. He's got a cousin. And he gets to, he goes, yeah, so he doesn't have a brother named Anthony Gross? So that would be his cousin Tony.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I gotta train him today selling solar panels.
Yeah.
And I just said, have fun.
Who was that? Is that Aaron?
Yeah. It's just, he goes, well, is he a good guy? I was like, I got nothing for you. You just have to experience Tony to
Just
understand
make sure
it.
you keep inventory of those solar
Oh my gosh. Check the numbers real good.
just keep a close eye on him. He'll sell a shit ton of them, don't worry. But he's
gonna make you money.
He's gonna sell them in Costa Rica too. Oh Lord,
Nothing,
we gotta get him on. We gotta get him on.
nothing like the time that Jeff sent us the message when Tony asked if he was allowed to cut a hole out of the massage table. Well, that would be prostitution, so no, not legal.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he bought one anyway.
And if you want to hit up Tony's massage parlor, I got the number right here. Oh, it's a good time though. He relaxes you. He really does.
Gets the knots right out.
Oh yeah,
It's not illegal if you're family.
that's what I heard.
All right, what are we jumping? What are we in right now?
Armada.
Armada.
Are we still in pop culture?
I'm trying to think if I have anything else for pop.
I ain't got nothing else right now. Watching that wire.
Just
good time.
Game of Thrones and Armada.
Let's jump.
Why do I keep saying Armada?
Armada. Because that's a city. But yeah, dude, I just had several video games I've been trying. The Cycle Frontier just came out. That's a new one. Battlefield 2042 is in its first season. They've dropped a new map. People love it. This game called Diablo Immortal just came out, and it's really popular, but it's getting shit on by the fans because they're taking like monetization to a new level. Have you heard anything about that?
No.
Like Blizzard Gaming and Diablo Immortal is like their flagship. Diablo is like one of their flagship titles, and they made this new game, and it sold like, I think it's already made like $24 million, and it's only been out, or 24 million copies or something. It's only been out, I don't even know. less than a month.
It's called Diablo.
Diablo Immortal. It might not be copies. It might be downloads. I'm not sure exactly. Here, let me load it up for you guys. Since
Immortal.
it's
Immortal.
actually my job, yeah. Diablo Immortal. So if you type in like controversy, they basically made it extreme monetization. Like, has earned $24 million in 2 weeks. It's all these predatory techniques that they're using to like suck money from the players, all these like microtransactions so that people can essentially like compete, and they have people that have paid like $100,000 for their character.
So wait. So what's being said about it? Is it a ripoff or is it like?
Well,
Is this good or bad?
the
Sounds
fans
bad.
are pissed because they wanted a really good game, and there was already like controversy to begin with because when people wanted Diablo 4 to come out, they came out and said, oh, we're going to make a new game, but it's going to be a mobile game. Well, it pissed everyone off. Activision's stock went way down, so they said, all right, we'll put this on PC, but it'll be a great game. So when the game came out, everyone thought, oh, wow, okay, it's pretty, it's kind of cool, but they made it based around all these microtransactions where you have to essentially like pay money to win. And so that's what it's getting criticized
Because it was
for.
going to be mobile,
Yeah, because it was going to be mobile.
like for your phone.
Yes. So they made...
So that's what they're basing it off of, it being a phone game, basically.
Yes, and also like they know that in the Asian markets, microtransactions are more popular.
What do you mean by that?
It's
I
like
don't know what that is.
In a game,
Basically, nickel and diming you within the game.
yeah,
for
like
real money.
you get a brief upgrade of bullets or whatever for your gun
okay.
if you pay like $10. You
You
get
pay $10, you get like coins and a gun and this. and that.
or a chance to get like better this or that or gear.
Okay. So that's what they're
skins
doing on
and
this.
shit. Too.
Yeah, they make it free to play, but then they charge you for every fucking thing. And it's very predatory. Like, they use psychological conditioning techniques with it.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Like, they figure out, like, what is the best way to get someone to spend money. Like, how can you get someone addicted to this game by making it so, like, you can...
They want to spend money.
Yeah, it's predatory. Like, it's basically making it so it's capitalizing on...
So they're like,
conditioning.
for like the first half, like for the first like hour of the game, that gameplay that you put into it, like you're doing all this badass shit, and it's like really fun and awesome, and you're like, this game's rocking, and then to excel past that point, they're like,
Yes.
oh, you gotta make this $10 purchase
Right.
if you want to get.
And it's more than just $10. It's like they're constantly throwing it in your face. Do this, get a chance for this, buy this. They're just constantly making you go through all these options of things that you can purchase to make the game
But the
easier.
consumer is saying that's okay though. Then
If they buy it, yeah. But
because
people are pissed.
because yeah, people are pissed, but yet the consumer is saying it's okay because you said it had like the most downloads ever.
It's got like $24 million in sales since, or monetization sales
Yeah,
since it was
so-
released 2 weeks ago.
So instead of boycotting it, people are just buying into it. So
yeah.
And
So
this is
it's-
one of the games that you started playing?
I played Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 back in the day. This is the sequel. So everyone was really pissed off because Diablo 2 and 3 are like one of the best games. I mean, they're
they're very popular.
very
games,
popular
yeah.
games. Yeah. So
I've heard of that. I've never played them, but
yeah. So,
definitely have heard of that.
I mean, that's been my pop culture this last week. What I've been kind of looking into and stuff. Just a quick summary.
Okay. So people should be boycotting this shit then.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
this is
not-
the kind of shit people need to boycott, and to make it's like Disney Star Wars, bro. Like people we need to start boycotting that shit.
Yep.
Are you liking Obi-Wan? Are you still on it?
No, so I'm not hating it, but I'm seeing why so many people are hating it. I understand why so many people hate it. Like if I was an Uber fan, like I'd probably really hate it, but I'm not like an Uber fan. So but he is such a bitch in it, dude.
Obi-Wan?
Like he's such a bitch in it, and like that's what's wrong. That's what they're doing is they're like they need to stop taking these. Okay, so first off, they need to. They're making all their shows, their Star Wars shows on Disney Plus. They're using the same formula as The Mandalorian, right? And The Mandalorian, it works well with that. Like they made a Western that feels like a '90s, sitcom movie or like a show, like with a weekly monster or weekly task that needs to be done. And it works well because we don't know the Mandalorian. He's a new character, so the vibe is awesome. But then they take that same formula and they put it towards like these beloved characters that everyone loves and knows, like Boba Fett and now Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it's like you're the formula seems cheesy with these characters, first off, and then they're taking these characters and they're just like making them bitches. They're making them bitches, yeah. And it's like, why are you doing this? It's like Boba Fett. Like, okay, so yeah, Boba Fett was in Star Wars for like 3 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Like the entirety of Star Wars, he had like one line and like
Return of the Jedi.
3 minutes of screen time. But he was so badass to people that he just became this legend, right? Mm-hmm. And like people just made up like these awesome badass stories about him. And he was just cemented as like a badass. And this show, he's a bitch. He's like, I don't want to be a bad guy no more. And it's like, okay, that's not what people want to see. You say Boba Fett on a show.
Yeah.
People want to see badass Boba Fett, right? Same thing with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Same thing with Luke Skywalker that they did with him in The Last Jedi, right?
Yep.
They fucking took this. Everybody wanted to see badass Luke Skywalker.
The hardest
How badass,
motherfucker in the universe.
Like,
and-
oh, he's old now.
Yeah.
He should be hard as fuck now.
Yeah.
And they turned him into what? A little bitch.
Bitch.
Same thing with now Kenobi. Kenobi's like, he's just like, he's a bitch. He's a fucking bitch. And the last episode, they did some cool things with it with Vader, right? Like they had a Vader fight where this woman was trying to attack him with the lightsaber,
Yeah.
and like he just used his force and like would block her with his force and like move her like
Yeah.
like have her slide over and shit, so
Okay.
she would miss her swing, and like that was cool. But Obi-Wan, like he's like okay, so there's a scene where this woman he loves is getting shot at by troopers,
Yeah.
and he's trying to get to her. He needs to get to her to save her,
Yeah.
and he's got like 3 stormtroopers in front of him, and he
can't do anything.
He can't do it. He can't get to her because of 3 stormtroopers,
Yeah.
bro. And he's like screaming her name, and he's like, no, no. No, and he's like trying to fight these stormtroopers, and it's like, what are you, a fucking bitch? All of a sudden,
exactly.
dude?
All of a sudden,
Like you're Obi-Wan
I know,
fucking
holy
Kenobi,
shit.
dude. Like I saw you doing like triple backflips and
Yeah.
shit against Darth Maul, and now 3 stormtroopers you can't fuck
you
them
can't
up.
fuck them up, dude. They have
You
to
know?
destroy all our heroes so that they can implant pseudo new ones. Those fuckers.
Yeah, and
Sad.
it's like if you're gonna do that, why do that to the character? Just don't make it. Don't do it at all. Like you're not gonna
Yeah,
make a
don't
fucking
do it at
cool
all.
story
Let
or
it
anything.
be.
Like nobody wants to see this Kenobi. Nobody wants to see this Kenobi. And I don't. People could be like, oh well, he probably went in real life. If it was real, he probably would go through a time of like turmoil and like confusion and everything. And it's like cool.
not
Even
like
if that's
that.
the case, like I don't want to see that part of his life.
Yeah, exactly. Don't show it.
I don't
Or
want to see
show it
that
like
part
that
of his
where
life.
they're a bitch. The thing is, they're literally neutering them. They're making them into bitches.
Oh, you fucked my frame up. I had Obi-Wan Kenobi up the whole time.
Yeah, we've been talking about it.
What did that have to do with you fucking the frame up?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's really disappointing.
Damn it.
It's
Yeah.
really disappointing.
I just don't know why they
everything
do
up.
this.
I know, dude.
Why did they destroy everything
Fucked
good?
up that I was
And
gonna
it's
be
getting
here.
shit on. It is getting shit on by fans. You know, and the like we talked about before about how Disney's coming out and being like, oh, if you don't like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're racist. You know,
Course,
and it's
of
like
course they said
that's what
that.
they're like literally saying.
Dude, Disney's a bunch of...
And now we're speaking on Disney, this Lightyear fucking movie is getting fucking shit on, dude.
Good.
All right, Lightyear is getting fucking shit on. It's the new Buzz Lightyear Pixar movie with Chris Evans, and Chris Evans has come out basically saying like, oh, if you don't like Lightyear, it's because you're homophobic. All right, because they had to throw in the fucking lesbian kiss scene in there for some reason. Like they had, they had to put it in there.
Because they're all groomers, bro. That's the
And
facts.
so, so Chris Evans came out and said like, "Oh, if you don't like this movie, it's like you're an idiot. You know, like you're like homophobic and shit." And people are like, "No, this movie fucking sucks." And yeah, you are throwing that down my throat, and I don't want to see that shit. I want to see a fucking badass movie about Buzz Lightyear. Like,
Yes.
don't fucking put this agenda down my throat. And that's why fucking right now, you know what the #1 movie is in America right now?
What?
Fucking Top Gun, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know how I haven't heard it being woke. I heard there's like a couple things in there, but for the most part,
Jim, you're controlling my mouse.
for the most
Because
part,
you're just like wildly clicking through photos, like you're literally just wildly clicking through photos.
trying to get
I need like what I need you to do. I'm gonna explain this to you on air. Is just find a photo
And leave it.
Like
Alright.
you're literally just going like if I showed it, they would just think that it's a maniac.
But when we got the Xbox controller up there, we wanted him to post photos and he wouldn't do it.
All right, what were we just talking about?
Just leave a phone. Like I
Top
understand
Gun.
when you're talking about it, you want to like. I don't even understand what you're doing with the computer over there. Like I don't even
It's
get
working.
it. You're just clicking through photos. Like I'll find a photo and be like, all right, I'm gonna frame a shot around this photo, and then you click another photo.
and it's porn. No, so anyways, people like I haven't heard anything being like, oh, like they made Top Gun woke and shit like that. All right, so I haven't seen it though, so I don't know what it's like. But from what I'm hearing is that it's just a badass movie about some fucking fighter pilots, and like it's got awesome cinematography in it, and it's just a badass, kick-ass movie about some hard motherfuckers doing hard ass shit, you know? And that's what's popping right now in America right now. Like that's what people want to see right now, you know? And like Buzz Lightyear movie getting shit on.
Are you gonna see it?
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was excited for it.
It looked cool.
It looked cool as fuck. I was like,
You
this
know?
is. What about you? The Buzz Lightyear.
I don't know why Tim Allen's not in it. I don't understand that.
Probably see it.
Yeah, like I was excited for it. I really was, and then everyone's saying it bombed, and I'm like, of course it bombed. And then they had to they kept the gay scene in, like they ended up cutting it out, and then they kept the gay scene in, and I was like, oh shit, it's because it tested bad. So they were like, we're gonna re-put this gay scene in. So if you don't like it, you don't like the gays. Like it's not because your movie sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna put this scene back in.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
They tested it without the gay scene.
Yeah.
In it,
Yes.
and everyone's like, this movie sucks, and they're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
we have a bad movie.
Yeah, put the gay scene back
Put
in,
the
so
gay
that
scene
way
back
you
in.
can't say it's a bad movie, because if you say it's a bad movie, then you're being homophobic because there's a gay scene in it.
Yeah.
Which
Just like they did with Kenobi by saying, after the first episode came out,
Exactly.
they did damage control saying, oh, if you don't like Obi-Wan Kenobi, it's because you're racist.
that's a good picture. That's what I like. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's a good one. I like it. Leave
Yeah,
it.
look how gay he
Oh,
looks.
he fucked it up. He seriously fucked it up.
He lost mouse privileges.
Oh,
Dude,
my
I
God.
gotta be able to type in the scroll bar. Jake moves topics fast. See, now we're back on Obi-Wan.
Oh, lordy. Lordy.
No, you go. So I wanted to go to IMDb and check out the reviews on this because I want to see all right, is it a bad movie or is it a bunch of homophobes out here running America? And so I was reading a bunch of the reviews and all the reviews are just like, dude, this movie's just shit. It's not good writing. It's boring. My kid fell asleep. My kid wasn't interested. I don't understand. I understand I understand the reaction that Tim Allen's not voicing him. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would they do that? And I know Disney came out and was they're like, well, that's the toy version of Buzz Lightyear, but this is the person he
The
was
gay
based off.
version.
And it's what? That makes no sense. Why wouldn't they use, if they made a toy of him, why wouldn't they use a voice that sounded like the character, you know what I'm saying? The actual person
Yeah.
that the toy's based off of.
Yeah.
Because Tim Allen's a white supremacist.
Because Tim
exactly.
Allen, yeah, and
Probably
they're saying-
refused,
They're trying
bro.
to say that, that's not the reason why, but it's okay. I feel like Tim Allen's based, and
No, that's exact. I think I broke something there with the idea that they, and then they're like, oh no, we put it back in to support the gays during the no, don't say gay bill, and it's like, no, you just put it in there because your movie sucked.
yeah,
That's it.
And you need a
Like I
reason.
said, I don't care.
you need a reason why. It
I
bombed.
don't think that they should have. I was talking about that with Game of Thrones. I don't think they need any sexualization in a lot of this shit. Who cares,
Yep.
gay boy or girl, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I think
What
it's
other movie
stupid.
did they recently do that with? They did that with
Frozen.
a recent movie where
Frozen?
where it bombed, and they said the reason
Disney
it
does it on
bombed was
every
because of
movie, actually.
white supremacists or some shit. I forgot what movie it was.
I was just thinking Star Wars, the Kenobi thing.
No, it's before that. It was a while ago.
It bombed because.
They said because white Trump supporters.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That movie about the two black astronauts, the women that worked on
Yeah,
the net.
I think it's got a 5.5 rating.
Which is low on IMDb.
Oh, super low.
If I saw that,
That's
I wouldn't watch a movie.
That's a horror movie
yeah.
rating. That's a bad horror movie rating. I usually do
7 and up.
Well, no, not for horror. For
Oh,
horror,
I
I'll do 6. A 6 is usually a pretty good horror movie.
What does Gummo have on IMDb?
I don't know. Check Gummo.
What is it?
Gummo.
Just IMDb.
Don't ever watch
on
it.
IMDb. Go,
Gummo.
stay on IMDb. You're on IMDb. Stay on IMDb.
Gunmo?
No.
Gunmo.
Is that what you said?
No, gum.
Oh.
Like chewing gum.
Gum?
2 M's and O. Gummo.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click
If you ever want to watch a fucked up movie, watch Gummo.
How does it have a 6.6?
Because it's doing better than Buzz Lightyear. It's doing better than Buzz
Does
Lightyear.
not give me
That's
much hope for
what's his
Buzz
name?
Lightyear.
The writer from Kids.
Is that
Harmony Korine.
Harmony Korine?
Yeah, Harmony Korine.
Gummo is?
Yeah, he directed this stuff.
Oh. I just found out he's a skater.
Harmony Korine.
Yeah, they did it epically later on him.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's fucked.
He's weird as
He's
fuck.
fucked.
Yeah.
Watch his late night.
What do we got
Yeah.
going on there?
His David Letterman, I think it was.
Yeah. He's got a couple, I think.
On David Letterman, if you watch him, there's you can see it. Find a YouTube of them all.
Take Tampa plus 1.5.
He was young as fuck though when he made Kids, dude. He was 18.
Yeah. He wrote it.
Yeah, when he wrote it.
Yeah.
So he directed Gummo.
He directed Gummo, yeah. So I just found out there's this, and I don't know much about it because I didn't do any research on it. I didn't do any deep dives on this, but I just found out that there was a show, I think in 2006 or some shit, where they it was like a prank show, and they pranked, they took a group of people and they told them that they were going to take them to space, and they trained them and everything like that, and put them through this 3-week training to go to space, and then they they took a building and they turned it into a space center, right, and had them walk and put them in an actual simulator, an actual rocket simulator.
Is this it?
And had them yeah, this is it, and had the simulator launch off, and these motherfuckers thought they were going to space, and it was a prank show,
Dude.
and I want to watch it. They convinced these people they were actually going to fucking space.
Wow.
But they weren't. So think about that. If they were able to do that,
Was the rest of their life a lie?
they were able to convince
No,
if they're able to convince somebody that you're going to space and that you're actually in space, right? Think about what they could do with just lies and textbooks and shit, through words and.
What you think about space, Dan?
Here we go.
Are you setting me up for that one?
No, we already got one named that one.
Oh, don't talk to me about space.
It's funny, Dan did write a song called Don't Talk to Me About Space.
Yeah, it's a banger.
I wrote the song. I think Jake named it.
Yeah. That
I
was
think
when,
Larry named it.
yeah?
Actually, you know what? I think you're right.
Yeah, I think Larry named it. Because I stole a bunch of books from. I'm not proud of this, but I was young. We were young and reckless at one time. But remember, Borders and Barnes and Nobles used to
Yeah.
put those book
That's why
sales
they're out of
outside. Yeah, keep them outside. They would keep them outside.
Okay.
The carts of their on sale books, and me and Larry went up there. It was nighttime, and they were closing, and they had all these books out, and there was a bunch about space, big pictures of space, a big book with pictures of space in there. We took it, and then somehow that came up in a conversation. So I think Larry said, "Don't talk to me about space" or something. I don't know. Anyways,
There we go.
you like space, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Short answers.
Short answer.
Well, Jake
It's just crazy.
Jake doesn't believe in space anymore, Dan.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Yeah.
That's what he's getting at.
That's what I'm getting at. And there's a show out there that I want to watch this show. I want to find out what it. Did you ever find out what it was called, Enzo? No.
But he did find a nice
You did
picture of
find.
space.
He found the video of it.
Yeah,
I had
Space
it-
Cadets.
we had it
That's what
planned.
it's
Is that
called.
what it's called? Space
Cadets.
Cadets? Okay. Yeah, I want to check that show out.
Yeah.
See
Space
what they
Cadets
did.
TV series.
What about the moon landing, Dan? How do you feel about the moon landing?
I don't know. I think we've been, but
You think we've been?
yeah. But I don't know.
If we went the first time?
Yeah. That's kind of where I sit with it. There's a lot
So
of
if you can,
crazy shit about it, but
if you think you're on the fence, you're considering the fact that the government lied to us about the first moon landing, right?
well, there's yeah. Well, I mean, when you
so if they
there was
lied
the
to you
whole
about
space
that,
race with Russia and all that shit, so
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the excuse of
no,
what it would be.
that's what I'm saying. Why
Yeah.
it probably didn't happen the first time.
Yeah.
Or
so they lied.
possibly did
There's
not.
possibly that they lied to us, right? So if that's the case, that's so big. Like people know
Huge.
about, because a lot of people think like you. A lot of people think just like you, and I mean, shit. For the longest time, I thought just like that too. Like, oh yeah, I don't think we went the first time, but I think we've been, and a lot of people think like that, and then you don't really think about, you don't really dive into that thought alone, because there's nothing wrong with thinking that, but but when you really dive into it, you got to look at, like, wait a minute, if they fucking, even if we did go to the moon, they lied to us about the first one. They lied to the world. Like, that would be such a big lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they would lie about that, they would lie about anything.
They're like, Neil Armstrong is finally stepped foot on the moon, and everyone's like, yeah, we did it, we did it, we did it. And then you find out like later, you're like, oh well, maybe not that time.
Yeah.
And they
You find
did
out
it.
later, you're like, wait a minute, who the fuck is filming him stepping
Yeah.
on the moon?
Yeah.
Who got that shot?
Got a GoPro.
Why?
You know?
Why?
Who got that shot of them taking off? Can you bring that one up? Have you ever really watched that shot?
It is a
You're,
ridiculous shot.
The shot of it leaving the moon to go to back up to the spaceship. Because for the longest time, I've never even knew about this shot. No, we gotta find the video.
It's fucking hilarious.
Right there, right there.
Don't worry about the sound.
Now watch it. Are you bringing it up on the computer?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta fast forward this shit, dude. You got like the whole. You bought like the whole video. Yeah, probably like right there. Oh,
I hope it
T-minus.
doesn't-
It's counting down.
I hope it
10.
doesn't.
9.
Okay, who's filming this shit, Dan? Now, you're on board with this possibly being fake, so that's cool.
Well, look at that, dude. What are those?
Now, who getting that pan, bro? Who's getting that pan? Right? Right? I ain't never seen that shit before. I ain't never seen that
I've
shit.
never seen that before
Okay?
either.
I ain't never seen that shit before.
Static is from vibration in space, right?
Dude, and,
Someone got that fucking pan, though.
and when you get into
That's
it,
like falling a hockey puck right there.
and-
Yeah, like
yeah, it's tough.
that's
man.
that's some modern day RoboCam stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and that would have to be wireless from somewhere.
And
In
remote.
the 60s?
And remote. So somebody's remotely doing that from
Wirelessly.
Yeah, with no delay. Because you think you get how much of a delay? Well, we don't talk about it, but
What?
in broadcasting, how much is there a delay? I mean, there's like what seconds though, right?
No. Well, I mean, if you're going from the truck to what you're seeing, so when it's actually getting played live and what
Yeah,
is going on there to it on your TV, it's 11 seconds.
11
It used
seconds.
to be 8 seconds, but
So imagine the delay from fucking NASA to this camera. So they'd have this thing would
It's
would
11
shoot
second
off.
delay?
Yeah.
11-second delay?
yeah, but that's not because
Why?
it can't. Like it has to be 11 seconds.
Well, I have a delay on this.
I know.
So there's a delay on
What-
this. So imagine the difference. Like, so if there was a remote, so if they do explain this by saying that they remotely control it, which I don't even know if they do, but if they remotely controlled it from NASA, that camera would be on an 11-second delay before it got to NASA.
So
No, but
So-
wait, does it have to be
Or not 11
You're saying it
seconds.
doesn't have to be 11
has
seconds.
Nothing to do with the camera following because the RoboCams that you see that are following the play, there is no
There's
that's-
probably some.
minuscule not because like.
So now
when
put
you
that
see
motherfucker on the
when
moon.
you see that camera behind the net in hockey,
Yeah.
that's a robo. That's all controlled from behind somewhere else.
Yeah, I know.
Same thing
How far
behind
away
the-
is the moon? 660,000 miles away or whatever.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So do you know what I mean, though?
But do you think that camera behind the net, would there be a delay? Would length affect a delay or not
238,000
from the controller?
miles.
You don't think it would? I don't know if it
it's-
would.
It's
I think it would.
yeah.
It'd have to. There's latency. There'd be latency.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying there's not.
So now put that on the moon.
I am.
So like, how would they know when that thing took off
Yeah, I don't know.
to follow it at the
Somebody in a
exact time?
spaceship?
There ain't nobody up there.
There's one person there.
Well, there was one person up there.
How were they transmitting it? you
That's
know?
true. Did he do it? That's
Well,
what
we're
I need to
talking
know.
1969,
Yeah.
bro. You know, I don't know.
Oh, we lost another camera.
Whose camera did we lose?
We lost you.
Oh, okay.
Let me think about this.
Hey, there's Enzo.
Hey.
What's on Enzo? Just back it up.
It's that camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not gonna move that far.
Tampa's up 6-2. I guess they're not giving up without a fight.
It's
And
just the length.
internet's down.
Yeah.
There you go.
I give us some room. Okay. Put me on there. Ooh. Why is it zoomed in so much?
Because it was Enzo's
Oh,
shot. I mean,
I didn't know these zoomed in.
Yeah.
Can you unzoom it from there?
Yeah, I can. But
Okay.
we're gonna have to keep it on me. It's gonna be real good watching.
But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to check out this show. What did you call it? Space Cadets?
Space Cadets.
See what's
It's a
going
British
on
TV
there.
series.
And hey, why don't you bring up just because Dan was kind of just in awe with that footage as I was when I first saw it. Bring up remember we watched the first moonwalk footage. You gotta YouTube it.
Let's see if they have YouTube.
This is Russian. No.
Oh, motherfucker.
First spacewalk. Type in not moonwalk, spacewalk. First spacewalk footage. There's our boy. That first one right there. Let's watch this real quick. See, yeah, this is Russian. Well, it looks like really shitty on. Hey guys, I'm in space. Whoa! I can make this. I can like make this on my Mac right now, bro.
It's like what people are doing in their Zoom meetings.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see like those people that wear the green screens.
There's a whole bunch of this footage. If you really look into like NASA, there's like footage of people on the ISS, the International Space Station, and their arm will move, and there'll be like a legitimate green screen behind them because their arm moved and exposed like a green screen, like it's shot on set. Or like a lady's hair will be standing straight up because they're in 0G, but someone else's hair is like falling down. So it's like, why is their hair falling down? Obviously her hair is like sprayed up. It just stays.
Yeah, space is a fun one to get into, Dan.
It is. It's wild.
If you're ever bored.
I just worked with a guy from Colorado. I don't want to get into the Denver airport thing. He gets sucked into that black hole.
Yeah, that's weird. Did you see what they did in 2020?
I know nothing about it. I don't.
Well, in 2020, they actually like the Denver airport put up all these like posters like where they were doing construction there, like where they had like, you know, like the thing they used to block it off. They put all these like big posters talking about, oh, you can't come back here. We're conducting experiments on aliens and stuff. Like they were mocking the idea of it being a conspiracy.
Right,
that's one of them for sure.
Yes, Den's got some secrets.
DEA or Denver.
No, what the guy told me about there is like 20 minutes away. There's an air base right there as well. And then he's telling me about this rich family that built this crazy luxurious hotel between the air base and the airport. So there's nothing out there. Why would you spend and put this crazy hotel there? And the thought is that is the retreat for all the rich families to go to between the airport and the air base where they'll be safe and protected when shit goes down. He's like, you can go get into that. He goes, it's a crazy black hole to go down.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that makes sense though.
There's a whole bunch. With
see, that's what they were putting up. Like, what are we doing?
Lizard people
with like lizard people and stuff, like mocking it and shit. And in our world, when things are mocked, it's for a reason.
Top secret Freemason meeting.
It's to make it. They're saying they're doing this so now like if someone's like, oh, did you hear about the Denver airport? And they could be like, yeah, we went there. They had like signs making fun of that shit. So
I'll
like
be
now
there in December. I'll let you know.
I sound like a crazy
Take some
person
photos.
now. I don't know if this stuff's still up. Like I said, they were doing construction.
Are we creating the world's greatest airport or preparing for the end of the world?
And that horse for real is like the horse outside the airport that has glowing red eyes, like super satanic horse, and it killed the guy who created it. It legitimately fell on him and killed him.
Yeah, that's a statue.
They say.
So get a picture of that, Dan. I want a picture of I want my new background photo to be a picture on my phone because my phone background is Dan's.
Can I get
Dan's
one,
photo?
Yeah, can I get one of those canvases? You go shoot that? Will you be
No,
able
but
to
I want
shoot
you to
that?
put a mask on that. Right.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
And I want some clouds behind it like that. Some dark clouds.
Called Lucifer.
It's called Lucifer. I think it's nicknamed that though.
Yeah, it's
Like the golden butthole.
The golden butthole of Sterling Heights.
Did you guys hear about that
Cows.
that Mexican woman that won in Texas? She won the I think it was a House seat that she won.
Oh yeah.
Her
I vaguely know what you're talking about.
Myra Flores.
They did the recount.
She is she's the first Republican to win that seat in over 150 years. Okay? And she's like the first Mexican-born congresswoman ever.
Is this the one that they did the recount on though? And
I don't
went back
think
to
so.
Democrat?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe I didn't hear about that.
Maybe I'm mixing two stories.
Well, that's June 15th, so that was, 4 days ago? 5
Yeah.
days ago? What's the headline there?
Republican mayoral.
Yeah, I don't
House
think they
House
recounted it.
seat. Nope.
So it had nothing to do with the recount?
So she's, but it's big news because a Republican hasn't won that seat in over 150 years. And she's, not only is she a Republican winning that seat, but she's a woman winning it, and she's the first Mexican
Born.
Colored person.
person of
Yes.
color
Oh, my bad. Person of color.
to win it.
It's ridiculous that making that mistake. Person of color.
You brought up the cow thing earlier, Jake.
Yeah, it's something else. I was thinking of.
Yeah, the cow thing. How many cows died now? Type that in. I want to know what the count is. I think it was in Kansas.
Mm-hmm. DuckDuckGo's loading up. Hold up.
Have you been on to any of this, Dan, about all the food shit that's going on in our country right now?
Very little. I've kind of seen a little bit in the last few days.
Basically, a lot of things are happening to food processing plants, to our chickens. We got a lot of chickens dying.
Factcheck.org says it was from a heat wave.
Yeah, they're claiming it's a fucking heat wave. Like, cows have never experienced heat before.
And then, do you remember them ramping up the
Wait,
heat wave?
what years? What is this? Because I've heard up to 10,000.
I've heard up to 10,000 as well. That said at least 2,000. So, this one says thousands.
Yeah, I'm hearing up to 10,000 cattle just fucking died, bro.
Like, yeah.
If that happened, you're going to see a food increase, like, in a month.
We're already, yeah.
Like, gnarly, though. If that many cows died,
Yeah.
that's going to be kind of crazy. How many people can 10,000 cows feed? Ask the internet.
Well, ask how many people a cow could feed. How many people can all cows?
There you go. And then we'll extrapolate it to 10,000.
Enough to feed 2,300 people 1 3-ounce serving of beef.
Okay, so what's 2,300 times 10,000? I got it.
230 million.
There you go.
Is that what it is?
That's
It's like the whole population of the U.S. practically.
Getting like a steak.
Yeah.
Not even.
Not even. Well, yeah, like
3
a 3-ounce
ounces.
steak. Food be
That's a
how
McDonald's
much is that?
cheeseburger.
How much do steaks cook down to? Like if you got like an 80-ounce steak before cooked, doesn't it
Probably
shrink?
Like 6.5 maybe.
Okay, so that would actually be like a 2-ounce steak.
that'd be pretty gnarly.
But it'd be a good steak for less people than that, though.
What do you mean?
How many people did we say?
23
500
million.
million in
Yeah.
the-
So 23 million.
Yeah.
23 million.
Yeah.
23
Ten-
million.
Is that what it was? It was 10,000 times 2,300, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Me.
No, it's right. I checked
23
it.
million. Gotcha.
Okay.
23 million
Get like a McDonald's size.
would be affected by
Yeah.
the loss of 10,000 cows.
Mhm.
Yeah.
if they consumed 1 ounce of meat a day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. So, I mean, that if you have that happen, if you lose 10,000 cows, you're losing a lot of food.
Yeah. And
That's a lot of waste.
I saw something like before I came over here. It was this this farmer chick in Kansas, and she was talking about how some chemical plant got moved there, and she knew something bad was gonna happen. And that's all I got on that story. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, all I know is this has been the strangest last few years ever. I mean, does it even surprise you anymore? If they were like 50,000 cows died in an instant, they would tell you anything, and people would just be like, "Oh, it must have been because of the 100-degree weather." That's never happened before in Kansas.
10,000 cows died because Putin.
Yeah, because Putin became in office.
I've heard Putin had those cows slaughtered personally.
Yeah. So ridiculous.
Trump had something to do with it too.
Somehow it's his fault. Climate change.
It's like, no, don't worry, dude. There's 10,000 cows less to affect the temperature of the world. It's going to be better.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to say, for sure.
I saw a funny because I guess
We don't need cows. We'll make them in the labs. We'll make them in the labs for everyone to eat.
They're gonna make them out of bugs.
That's what they want. That's
Yeah.
why Bill Gates is the largest owner of owns the largest amount of farmland in the world right now, and he's a big proponent on synthetic meat.
Yeah.
And what are they doing right now? What are they getting rid of? Oh, how many chickens died fucking 3 weeks ago? Like 200,000
Just eat the tofu stuff.
chickens died in one place. How many fucking food
Which
plants
isn't
burned down?
bad.
Why? Because they want us to eat this
It tastes good.
because they're gonna bring out this synthetic meat, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we got the Impossible Burger at fucking Impossible Whopper
No,
shit at Burger King.
for sure.
You know, because they want us to get used
Had
to
one
it.
today.
Did you really?
I did.
They want us to get used to that shit.
That shit's trash, dude. It is trash. It's trash. It's like they pump those things full of bullshit, preservatives and shit. It's like the meat's bad too. Don't get me wrong. The meat that they serve you is bad too. Like what you want to get is like, fucking locally grown fucking cattle, which is like impossible when you live in the suburbs. Not impossible, but not practical.
Here's what I tell people on the Impossible Burger anyway, though. Like, if you're going to Burger King, they're like, it's just whatever. Like, well, yeah, it's Burger King. If you're going for, like, a good burger, are you going to go to Burger King? No. It's just a matter of how you prepare it and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care that the Impossible Burger exists.
No, I know.
Or they have a
I know what you're
Whopper.
saying.
I'd eat it. I'd eat it. But I'm just saying I don't want that to be
The norm.
like the only thing. And I especially don't want that to be the only thing because they wanted it to be the only thing. Or it wanted it to be the
There
only
you go.
thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that it exists, but if you're gonna like, I can't buy meat no more.
I'm getting hungry just talking about burgers.
I know. I didn't eat anything either. I'll
didn't,
take one of those fucking
freaking hungry
Impossible
right
Yeah,
Whoppers.
it sounds really good right now, actually.
I'll smash one of those GMO regular burgers too.
I can't eat it anyways.
You can't eat a burger?
No, it's made of
Pea protein. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do peas.
Because they're hard to digest.
Legumes.
Fuck your innards up.
Fuck my insides up. Fuck my gut up. But okay, so I guess there's a tampon shortage. You guys know about this?
I seen a thing.
No.
I didn't know about it. I'm not affected by it, but yeah, there's tampon shortage. But no, someone put this girl.
I want
what's
to
her
bring
name?
something random up.
Marissa
just to see if Enzo
Hansen.
Type it in.
She
You will.
tweeted, stores are running out of tampons due to the rise in pussies our country has formed.
That's funny.
I've seen that meme too. I've seen a meme similar to it.
Here's an interesting random thing I've come across that I want to deep dive into. Is it's called the deep scattering layer of the ocean. Have you guys heard of this thing yet? So I guess there's this thing in the ocean where scientists thought it was the floor for the longest time. They thought it was like the ocean floor, right? And then they realized after a while, that it was moving. that the floor was moving, right? And so they were like, what the fuck is going on here? So they started investigating it more, and they found out that it's fish. It's like fish and other like I don't know what you call
Live
them.
organisms.
Live organisms packed together, making this floor, and it rises and lowers due to like when
Marine
at
animals.
night it lowers down, and then when the sun comes up it goes up. And they like literally thought it was like the straight, like they thought it was the bottom of the ocean at first, for like
That's
a long
crazy.
ass time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, ocean's crazier than space to me.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean that makes me like why? That's another question. Like, why are we so fucked off about space? Like, oh, we gotta get into space. We gotta find out what's out there. And it's like, why not? Well, we don't know shit about our ocean.
Yeah.
Like, how do we not know? Like, how are you gonna tell me
Yeah.
how big this fucking storm on fucking Jupiter that's fucking 300 billion miles away from us? You're going to be able to tell me what's going on in this storm on fucking Jupiter, but you can't tell me about 95% of the ocean?
365 million miles.
Thanks, Sensor.
Just letting you know.
No, I know.
But you could tell me what's going. You could tell me how tall this mountain is on fucking Mars. How far is it, Enzo?
I'm looking. Tall as the mountain on Mars.
No, how far away is Mars?
126 million.
126. You can show me all these great pictures and tell me everything about this Mount Olympus on fucking Mars, 126 million miles away, but you can't give me footage of a colossal squid. You can't give me footage of a live colossal squid in our own ocean. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Let me see a Loch Ness
Get
monster.
the fuck out of here.
Let me
man.
see a Loch
They
Ness
know
monster.
they know colossal squids are real. They know they exist. They see markings on fucking sperm whales all the time. They even find tentacles attached to sperm whales, because sperm whales dive down deep and shit.
Yeah.
They find tentacles of that shit on them and like battle scars and shit. They know these motherfuckers exist. I think they've washed up on shore. Like a few have washed up on shore, but they don't have any live footage of them in their natural habitat.
Because they're down there
There's
with
a tentacle right there.
But they can get a fucking nice ass smooth motherfucking pan on the fucking moon of the capsule going back to the fucking spacecraft.
It's because they want you looking outwards. They want you looking to space and the getting off of the land, not looking at the land, not looking at what you're attached to. That's the whole idea. Is like create a bunch of star dreamers. People looking up at the stars.
That's Star Dreamers.
Star
I
dreamers.
don't know if it's like a
Stargazers?
band or like a song. Star Dreamers.
Yeah, looking out.
Looking out towards the sky, not the ocean.
Doesn't Matthew McConaughey have a line? I think I've tried to do this before on the podcast and I can't remember it, from Interstellar, but he's like, everyone's too busy down here, but they're not looking up at the sky. Like he tells you to do it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah. I hope that's not the line. I hope it's deeper than that.
Everybody's down here.
Because you got to sound like Forrest Gump. Sound like
wandering around. Yeah,
Mama
I got
said,
no Matthew
my mama
McConaughey.
said that everybody's too busy looking up here.
No, not that.
No,
It's from
supposed to-
Interstellar.
Yeah, I get these are Interstellar quotes. It's supposed to be, but
Everyone's too busy worrying about what's on the ground, not looking up at the stars.
Yeah.
Something like that. He's like, give me all your guns.
get vaccinated.
Get
Give me all
vaccinated. Get your guns.
Did you
Look
see
at the
that performance?
stars.
Did you see his slam?
Yeah, he did like a in there too. And I was like, this is trash. His White House.
He's like, this, you see these green Converse? That's her shoes. That's her shoes. That's her shoes. God damn it, that's her shoes.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah. He's like, we need red flag laws. Oh.
Oh god. Pathetic.
So
Pathetic. All these actors, dude.
Oh, I'm flipping that.
Pathetic.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it is bad.
Fucking actors, man.
So why are the actors at the White House? They're like, we don't got nobody else.
Because people buy into that shit.
Yeah.
That's why, man.
I know.
People fucking love
pathetic.
that.
Will you
shit.
send that to me?
People would be
Is
like,
there a clip of it? Not a 21-minute long video of it.
I'm looking for the shoes part. Hold on.
yeah, his wife was wearing like, or holding like.
You see my wife doing
That's my wife.
over there. She's wearing that girl's shoes. So she should probably take those off.
She was holding them.
Were they actually
What was
her
she doing?
shoes?
I don't know, man.
I think they were just like,
I wouldn't think so. I mean, I don't think you're allowed. Like Matthew McConaughey went to the fucking morgue and was like, "I need her shoes. All right, all right, all right." Like, what the fuck? We legally can't give you these.
if he asked their parents nicely, I don't know.
You know?
It's just like, why should anyone care what this guy has to say?
Well, because they don't have a president right now.
Yeah.
So who are they going to listen to? This guy. I'd listen to him. Seriously.
Let him go. Let him go.
He's probably going to run for some sort of office.
So that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's trying to get there. He's in Texas, so I don't know how smooth that's gonna go.
Well, I don't know. They're flipping right now, so all the technocrats are moving in there and whatnot. So eventually Texas will be taken over into a blue state. Because China.
Nah,
They're letting
China won.
hundreds of thousands
China
of
won.
people in every month.
China won.
Yeah, we're screwed, dude.
If Texas goes blue.
So our attorney general just recently said she made a little joke saying drag queens make everything better, and there should be a drag queen for every school. And they're not pumping this shit down our throats. Liars.
yeah, that's fucked up. I have some secret hideout science too.
MC squared. Clones are real. The earth is flat. Vaccines are safe and effective. Secret hideout science. Science is cool.
Let me pull this image up real quick just to kick some knowledge on all the listeners. This is from the CDC. Just so this is for real from the CDC. Let me just make sure I get this up on the screen real quick. Where is it? All right.
You weren't able to get Joe out tonight,
Can
though,
you
huh?
can you read this out, Jay?
No, I can't see it.
You can't see it?
Oh, okay. So this is from the CDC, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so it's like a instruction manual cartoon. It says how to have sex if you have monkeypox. This is on the CDC, huh?
Yeah,
Source CDC.
this is sourced. I got it from the CDC.
You went to the CDC
Yep.
webpage?
Yep.
Got this? Okay, so it's an illustration. It says how to have sex if you have monkeypox. And the first box shows a phone with a woman on it, and there's like a heart emoji, and it says try virtual sex.
Degenerates.
Then the next box shows two naked people, a man and a woman. Surprised that they would go with that.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Sitting on opposite sides of a bed, and it says 6 feet apart. It says masturbate 6 feet apart. That's kind of hot, though. I can get into that. You know? The third box is a person washing their hands, and it says wash afterwards. Well, I would hope so. We hope you all wash your hands after you masturbate. You know?
Is that what it's? Oh, I didn't even think about it. Like as if after you masturbate, like wash your
You
hands.
wouldn't do that anyways.
And then the next box says avoid kissing.
And wear clothes.
And then the fifth box says to wear clothes, so dry hump. It wants you to dry hump, and then it says cover your rash.
Yep.
So that's how we have sex. Why is this a thing? Is this like is this a STD?
Yeah.
I think it has to
Is
do
it?
with
Yes.
It,
And
it's more prevalent.
I also have this image too that I also pulled from the CDC website. Let me look here. Fuck yeah, go. You see this one, Jake?
What's this one? Okay, let's see. How can a person lower the chance of getting monkeypox at places like raves, parties, clubs, and festivals? Okay, and it's saying what?
So why is it only like a pride festival that they're showing?
Oh, it is
Because
a picture of a
it's
pride
So
festival.
this is like
It's more prevalent, I think, from that.
so
June.
this is
They're
the
gonna change
new
it next month.
this is the new
Yeah.
AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
this
be
is-
Coachella next month.
So
the new AIDS.
and people are already like talking about it like in the the gay community being like they're fucking being bigots again like with this shit. It's like, yo, if you go to the gay festival, you might get the monkeypox. Like, that's fucked up.
I heard they're gonna change it because the name's racist.
They already got. I thought that immediately. I was like, they went with monkeypox. Like,
Surprising.
yeah, they're gonna change it to like whatever. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. The pox of color. I don't know.
Does it come from? I mean, where?
Can I not say that?
Yeah, can you not say that? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, that's hilarious.
That one didn't feel that bad until Dan looked at me. I was like, uh oh.
I thought so. I had a worse joke in my head, so it's all right.
Jim's racist.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck.
No, I feel you.
Maybe they're just, never mind, I'm not saying it.
No, I feel you though.
I mean,
You can edit it out, right?
I can do whatever I want. Yeah.
No,
Why?
no.
Oh, your joke?
He'll forget
Well,
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
You gotta watch yourself.
No, do it.
No, I just thought these things were ludicrous.
Hmm.
That these were actually coming from the CDC. Like what the fuck?
Oh man.
These are the people that are telling you, how people have lived their lives for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous they
It's a
are.
dystopian future we're living in.
Like, this is ridiculous. It's just weird. The festivals and events
Yeah,
and
it's
concerts.
yeah.
Come on, that's off-putting.
Yeah, so I didn't read this article you just this is from the CDC. How can a person lower the chance of getting monkeypox at places like raves, parties, clubs, and festivals? But so I didn't read what you put. I didn't read the article, but the image it just tells me, oh, this is a gay person problem.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about this. That's what that image tells me.
It's strange. Why would they choose that image? Is it a gay?
So that's
is
what
that what the CDC is saying?
That's what I see when I see this is, oh, only gay people can get that.
Yeah, that's the
We
message.
got to worry about it on Tuesdays then, huh?
What do you mean?
I think he's saying you're gay on Tuesdays.
Oh,
It's pretty simple.
is that what he's saying?
Why he's saying? I don't know.
I don't know. How's monkeypox? Is
This monkey.
And so, can I get monkeypox on Tuesdays?
monkeypox a gay thing? Yeah. See, look. Public health advice.
Did you type monkeypox a gay thing?
Yeah. Is it a gay thing?
Oh, is it a gay?
Yeah. World Health Organization says it's advice for men who have sex with other men. So it must be something to actually do with that.
Is it only men?
How could it be?
I don't know, man. How
There's
is
no
AIDS
way.
more prevalent amongst gay men? See, gay men need a specific warning about monkeypox. It's the Atlantic. It must be.
They're framing this up like I don't know. It's just weird.
Let's give it a few years. If Magic Johnson gets this one too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He'd be cured.
Weird.
Hey, go back to that game real quick. What was it?
6-2.
Woo! It came back strong.
Oh, there you go. Snapshot.
Lorenzo.
Bingo.
Well,
Right in
I
the
mean,
back of the
I
net. Number
still
17
think
really
Colorado
peeved off,
might
wasn't
take
he?
it, man. Not this game, but
Nobody heard a word you just said.
Nope.
that's all right. Dan heard it.
Heard it. Couldn't get Joe on today? You get Joe and Dan.
Joe can
up
only
in
do
here.
weekends,
Oh, okay.
but we can sooner than
So
later.
we talk tour stories.
Oh man.
Yeah, you do have the best tour stories.
Yeah, we were just talking about how
we
we.
fresh for that one.
We just gotta open conversation that one,
Yeah.
not strategic podcast.
Is that what we're doing right now?
I mean, sure, yeah, like trying to produce it and do all this. We just come in here, we just hit play, we go on tour stories with Joe
Dan.
and Dan,
Joe.
because I don't remember any of it, so I lean on Dan for like 90% of my 20s memories.
You remember trying
Like,
to
he
get
could be
Dan in the
rewiring
Rewriting
my
it?
mind.
Yeah. You remember trying to get Jim to go home from that Wisconsin venue?
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Pissing everywhere.
Yeah.
That was like right when
That was good,
that was like
though.
one of the first times I got
That was
drunk.
That was a good route. No.
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
It wasn't.
For
Yeah.
sure it
Was
was.
it?
Yeah, we were in fucking.
Yeah.
We were senior year in high
kinda
school.
We
my
were
fault.
seniors then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of your fault.
Yeah, it was definitely my fault.
Okay.
Yeah,
I took him up to state. The first time he got drunk, drank a fifth of pucker. Finally got up off the couch.
well, that was before this.
I know. I said
Yeah.
that's the first time you got drunk.
But I didn't drink for like 4 years after, or like 2
Oh.
years after that, because we were 16. Yeah, Allison was there. It was her first year.
yeah, but she.
We went to
No. We would have been
Cheryl's.
17.
Well, whatever. We were 16 or
And
17.
then Wisconsin was 18.
Okay, so a year later.
So,
but I
after
didn't
spring
drink.
break.
But I'm
But
still
when we-
saying I
Winter
set the
break.
ball in motion.
Was it? Oh, it was
Remember
after-
winter break at my house?
Yeah,
remember that,
that's
yeah.
what I was
It
talking
was after
about.
that.
I'm
wasn't
never
it?
drinking again. Enzo says it. when
That
his
was the
fucking
first time
dad
we all
walks
like
in.
party.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are good times.
we should have.
These are good
We
times
should
too,
have
though.
led with that some memory talk, because now we could do an hour on memories.
Well, I know. I want to get Joe in here for a memory talk.
Fuck Joe.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
we got the whole
I
crowd just
wanna-
chant "Fuck Joe Lama." You
I
got
wanna-
real bad at that one.
He did.
I want everybody in here. You know.
When you say tour and you say Joe, I just always think of Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
When that first guy started out the set, he had held out this, belted this note. It's like, oh shit.
This
they
this
got
is
Thomas.
offensive,
What?
right? To Joe.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, keep
Not
going.
offensive to Joe.
All right.
You said you had told him, hey, watch this guy,
Oh,
and he got real depressed. Went and hid
Yeah,
in the
Jim's
van,
like, this is
and,
offensive. Jim was the perpetrator.
and then we found him in the van eating cheesecake.
Yeah.
He was depressed because of you.
it wasn't because of me.
You told him you sucked at singing.
I didn't
and to
say
get
that.
lessons.
No, I was just making him better.
Oh shit!
I was encouraging him to be better at his craft.
Remember we had an old guy watching us in that show? He was
Yeah,
like the only guy.
the best is after the show. We're like, well, shit. We didn't have any money to go to the next one, so we just had to go home. And
That sounds about right.
yeah, Matapalooza, I think, was responsible for that one. Yeah. And because we were supposed to go to like New Jersey, I believe, and we couldn't go because we didn't have the money and didn't think we were gonna get back. So anyway, and I remember you asked this guy out like by the side of the road, and was like looking down like there's like the mountains and stuff. And you ask him, is there anything to do around here? He's like, well, you go about 20 minutes that way. It's the hot dog capital of the world. All right. He goes, about 20 minutes that way is the firework capital of the world. Yeah, you guys must have a killer 4th of July. Deadpan. He goes, no, why?
That was a fun show.
I remember being shocked that there's mountains.
Every time John kept trying to drive the van.
I was like, why are we in mountains right now?
Yeah.
yeah, because no, yeah, because you didn't believe it at first. That's when John belted out his famous "Them aren't tall fucking trees, Jake."
I don't know why John was had southern
he
drawl.
did, though.
He did. He did.
That's right.
Them aren't tall fucking trees, Jake. That lasted for a couple of years, actually.
Dude, I remember sitting shotgun while he was driving. And he fucking took out the driver's window and like, or no, maybe I was driving. He was passenger. That's what it was.
I can't believe we let him drive.
Yeah, I know.
John? Yeah, it was terrifying every time John
Oh
drove.
my god!
Really?
But so
Yeah.
we're driving. He's got like a big gulp type, and just out the window over the top of the van, oncoming Jeep coming this way. And the windshield of it, you can see the brake lights. I was like, oh, fuck. They're going to pull the Yui on us.
John killed a guy.
Drummer killed someone.
That would be fucked up, dude. You get fucking splatted in the face, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Dude, one time,
The windshield, yeah.
have I told the story on here when I was driving to work one time and so I think I can tell this. Yeah, I was driving to work and it was early. I was painting. I was driving to Detroit and I'm on my phone because I'm late. I'm looking at Joe sending me a text message. I was like, oh, fuck, his dad's there or something. He knows I'm late. And so I looked down for a second, and I kind of did like a little swerve when I looked down, the phone swerve. Mm-hmm. And I kind of got into the lane behind, or there was a car in the lane next to me. And I got over and back, and all of a sudden I look in my rearview mirror, and this car like completely freaked out and just like swerved and was like going side to side on 75, and all of a sudden just goes boom into the sidewall. I was just driving.
You just kept going.
I go, shit. I swear I saw a tire go in my rearview mirror across 75.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, we're gonna get a fucking message. We're gonna get a fucking.
You killed my dad.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro.
You just kept driving.
I was just like, what the fuck?
I got
He freaked out though.
Yeah.
He was probably looking down at his phone. Like saw me coming over and thought I was like changing lanes. Oh Lord.
I got Rich pulled over one time on the way to work.
For what?
He was following behind me in his fucking gray van. And I threw a banana peel out.
I remember.
Hit his windshield. And then a cop, it like hit his windshield and bounced off the side. And the cop pulled him over because he thought he threw it out his window.
Oh, really?
You and Bill did the similar thing too. Or you guys were racing home?
Yeah.
Dan was a midnight quarterbacker, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dan's a baseball player. So a little background on Dan's arm.
Yeah.
Dan could fucking throw apples. Dan could
Talked
throw
about that.
them. You were part of it too,
I
right?
did it once.
You just once?
Yeah, I think maybe twice, but I wasn't.
Dan's like, I still do that shit.
I remember
fucking a quarter panel.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
dude,
man.
you blast. We used to throw apples at cars if you haven't heard
I
us
remember
talk
the
about
exact
it.
one, yeah.
And it was called midnight quarterbacking. And it was terrible. It was a bad idea. But were you there at the time when the cops chased us? You weren't there that time? You were, Enzo.
I'm pretty
that
sure.
time, yeah.
I did it one time, and I fucked that car up so bad, I was like, yep, I'm done.
Yeah, I can't contain this cannon. Dan has a fucking cannon.
Dan killed someone too.
No, he came out.
My friends
though.
are murderers.
I think he came out of his car, right? We had to run away.
As soon as it hit, I took off.
Everyone,
Yeah. Yeah, it was
I
a-
just watched the fucking door go in, and like the loud and the brake, he slams on his brakes.
It
I'm
was
like,
loud
nope,
as
I'm
shit,
out.
man.
Probably thought somebody shot his car.
I remember one time we were driving away in your car and you drove like over the
Over the
median,
curb.
That
over
was
the
that
Yeah, we talked about
Pretty
cul-de-sac.
sure it was that
It
time,
was
'cause
that time, yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
You like mount the cul-de-sac.
That was one of the times. Yeah, we've talked about that on here before. I didn't feel as scared at the moment because I knew I didn't throw it at the time. I'm pretty sure you did, but still, if we would have got caught, we would have got screwed. You know.
Was it the same time?
It was the same time. I remember exactly where we were. We were across from. It was either
Chippewa
Chippewa
Valley.
High School. Yeah.
It was where my grandma used
Remember
to
the
live.
exact
the
time.
condos. Because I knew the condo I knew the condo complex because my grandma lived there for years. And we would park at that condo and the apple tree was right down the
across the
road.
street, yeah.
The apples, so we'd go to the apple tree and get the apples. Oh, man. Good times.
You know.
Good times.
You guys are murderers.
Me and my friend Channing
It's like
used to
gold.
throw rocks. We lived on right off Canal, and his backyard backed up to Canal, and we would throw handfuls of rocks in the air as high as we
Damn,
could.
How many people have you killed?
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, we got in trouble one time.
And your mom thought I was the bad kid.
Channing was like the influencer of that. Channing was like my other bad friend. So you were
I
one.
wasn't even a bad
You
friend.
were a
I never
bad
fucking
friend.
throw rocks at cars and shit with me.
You did something though.
Yeah,
Something else.
we threw rocks at the lake.
We did throw rocks.
down the lake.
We did throw rocks at the lake. But your friends were like smoking squares and shit,
Oh,
like
yeah.
and inline skating and
Killing people.
Yours were killing people. That's why you kept driving that.
we used to do.
That's why you kept driving that day,
You're
Jim. When
like,
that car,
holy
you're
shit.
desensitized to it. I got another one.
He flicked his
He
cigarette out the
fucking
window
cut a
after
notch
that
on
and
his
lit up
arm.
another one.
Oh shit!
Jim, why don't you tell everyone where they can find us?
Check us out on Secret Hideout Podcast on pretty much all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff. Search the YouTube, find us on there, Secret Hideout Podcast. Give us a subscribe, a like, a share, anything like that. And, you know, you can see Dan. What's your gamer tag? You'll be on Twitch sooner or later, but yeah, I don't know. Check us out, share it.
Yeah, and like always, don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, and especially and just throw it in there. Dan doesn't. What we say doesn't reflect on Dan, all right? Because we say
Don't
it
worry,
doesn't.
we didn't say what my job was. So.
Yeah.
And please always do your own research, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.